You're watching Tomorrow Thoughts, and today's guest is IboniMoon.
Don't worry, because I usually have to edit out most of this part. I don't know why I opened a Starburst at that exact moment. Shout out to me getting a whole bag and I can only eat 2 flavors. This is very chewy candy. I did not get a water. It's fine. It's fine. How would they know? How would they know? No, nobody will know. There's an old woman named Agatha that lives in me. All right.
Do you have the purse mints too?
No, not
I know
anymore.
you have strawberry candies.
Oh,
but
we
you don't
finally
have
got rid
the
of.
mints,
We
do
finally
you?
finished those in
Really?
August. I found the last 2.
Dang.
They were hiding in my makeup bag. I was like, oh, I could put my makeup in here, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, I can't get rid of these niggas. Like they are everywhere. All right, I'm trying to think. I can. It's like I'm weird because I be thinking like I don't want to put too many inside jokes in y'all's intros because then it's like I don't get it, and I'm like, it's funny because oh, I'm touching shit.
I can't get the Discord to stop like blurring out my face. Hold on. I gotta stop.
I'm doing. Oh, I thought I did that. I got nervous.
No, it was me.
All right, boom, boom. Yay, I fixed it. Yeah, this is definitely a different season. Like the camera move. Camera move.
And then we turn on the chroma key. Yeah.
I'ma die. I'm a werewolf. I'm a werewolf.
Let me see if that looks better. See if that looks better.
Oh, make sure you do that just in case. Rarely you get one, but just in case somebody. Ooh, okay, come on. Giving very matte black in the background. I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. Damn it, I knew I forgot to do something from that. I was supposed to watch the things I could watch. I wanted to see this when the green screen fell. Because somebody else did it, but they fell out their chair and hit their green screen. And I was like, same energy. Same energy.
At least I was still in the chair by the end of
and that person's community made so many memes about them, and they made gifs, and then they had the song "Holla Back Girl," and it just kept reverse like making the beat, and I was like, I'm happy that I wasn't making gifs back then because I was like, I'd be right with them. I'd be no better than the community. All right.
Oh my god.
Okay, I know how to introduce you now. Where it won't be too many inside jokes. I think. I don't know. First episode back. I got this. I ain't no bitch. All right. Am I invisible? Okay, I was like, hello? Okay. Right? Whose episode is that? There's somebody's episode where it's just me going like this, like, I was like, my hair is becoming one with the background, and I'm okay with it, but I don't. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. Wearing glasses, there's really no reason to do eye makeup, but you know, that ain't my business. That ain't my business.
Do what you gonna do. It doesn't really matter.
I want it to be seen. I did a very decent. You see it? It's a decent.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all motherfuckers gonna see this little wing, like whether my glasses knows it's gonna show it or not. This ring light on the damn tables are gonna act right in a second.
It's just the glare. Honestly, if the glare wasn't there, we would all see it.
This is why.
But you still need lighting though.
I don't need lighting. See, because this is just aggro.
Oh, that's.
I'm being cooked. It's fine. It's fine. It's
He's
fine.
just right in front of the heat panel, just
Mm-hmm.
roasting.
That's why I'm like, I have the white screen on this side, and I'm like, hot, because I put the brightness really high. Anyway, hi. Welcome to Tomorrow Thoughts. My name is Mel and Espressos. I am here with my guest, IboniMoon, the queen of the Moon Crew.
Hi.
In the, I don't know the big word for it, the survivor of Survivor games, the zombie slayer, the Grand Theft Auto highest tier dresser. I don't know what what is a person that goes to the boutique every game.
That would be called a hexie. That's a hexie.
Yeah, you got me there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, she does
I'm
go.
good on
Every
my
time I
wardrobe.
see her,
She
I was like, every time I see her, she had a story. I don't think I've seen her drive twice, but I've always
She likes to be driven.
Yeah, I was like, she's always in someone else's car or being brought to somebody else's
Her car.
Yeah, she's always being brought. Damn, that motherfucker really just. I was like, the boutique, I was like, because I always see it, and then when I do see you guys, y'all are like all in one person's house, but I always see y'all in the closet, so I'm like.
It's Sage has the penthouse, so we were always in the penthouse, just up to no good.
Shout out to the penthouse. He was like, yeah, I throw parties in here, and I'm like, y'all's Grand Theft Auto and my Grand Theft Auto are two different things.
I was like, kind of RP a little.
I was looking at, like, I watch everybody else play, and I'm like, we're playing a completely different game. It's like me and Sims. Like, I love the Sims, but like how people are like, I'm doing this challenge. I'm like, I just like to, live a life where I'm a fashion designing doctor that also sells paintings on the side. And everybody else is just like, yes, I had 200 kids and I killed 7 husbands. And I'm like, I almost cried when my virtual husband died, but that's just
okay.
Me.
All right. Some people just like it messy. It's fine.
Some people live for they're a messy chick that loves scandals and dramas. I love it. Would you like to describe yourself to the people?
Oh, I'm not very good at that.
I was like, you stream, I know a bunch. See, this is the thing. I try not to ask questions that I know the answer to, but I don't like saying the bio for you guys because I'm like, I know a lot. So then I'd be like, I don't want to sit up there and you'd be like, no, they don't need to know all that. And I'm like, and they can make a damn good quilt. And they're like, nobody cares. I'm like, I care. Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm Starburst.
I guess I'll come up with some like little known facts that you can't find out unless you're here. You had
shout
to
out
be
to
there.
Shout out to the Two Truths and a Lie game. I was the queen of that shit. They were all lies. They were all.
Let's see. I rebuilt my PC, and I built Shiki's PC, my significant other. I built his PC from scratch. Yeah. I have a sociology degree that has been absolutely no help in the job industry for me.
But you have a degree.
Currently work. I do, but I feel like I was lied to when I was in school.
You can use this anywhere. You can do this with it and this with it.
You can become a this, that, and the third. And I'm sitting here like, so why?
Where's it at?
I'm filling my application though.
So what's happening with that? I thought you said I was gonna be such a good hire. I understand.
Right. But that's a whole nother discussion.
I just think of all my friends with degrees and they're just like, it does nothing. It does nothing.
It really doesn't. For all the people who are out there saying, I never got to finish my degree. I didn't do anything. I'm sitting here like, neither did we. I mean, we just got added on stress and mental health issues.
You got to party.
Was it worth it?
You got to socialize with people your age. I was hanging out with the geriatric ward. and
I
kids.
was older than most of the college students at my college.
Got it.
So I was out here legally drinking and they were sneaking into parties with like aristocrat and all kinds of nonsense. And I'm just
They're
like,
over there rubbing
ooh,
elbows, and you're just like,
honey.
I'm just gonna
Ooh,
take palm wine in my
honey.
dorm.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Right. They're like, oh, we're gonna do this social with the rest of the department. I'm like,
No.
they're like 19. I'm sitting here
yeah.
at 24. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm really good.
Yeah, with that big of an
They're
age
on
gap,
it.
I understand. Yeah. 5 years, you're like, we
Yeah.
can't talk about shit.
Yeah, I mean, there are a couple things, but not for like an hour-long event. No way. No way.
Did you watch the last episode of
I
Survivor? No.
they were like, what? What's that? I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm through.
Okay, you're a transplant.
I'm a transplant. Lived half my life in New York, in Brooklyn, New York, and I've been living in North Carolina since I was 14,
Okay.
and I'm 29 now. So
Okay.
yeah, I belong nowhere now. I belong nowhere.
Because Brooklyn is
People in the
gentrified, right?
South. It is gentrified.
So
now.
Brooklyn's gentrified, and now you're in the. I don't know what to call North Carolina, because I used to think it was a country place, like Texas country. But then it
Not the
also
same
looks
kind of
very
country.
business orientated. It literally looks
Certain
like our downtown,
parts.
where you're gonna see horses, but you also see like oil rigs and shit, and you're like, well, not oil rigs. What's the word? Oil companies like Shell, BP, and shit. And you're just like,
yeah, we don't have that because it's not Texas. But like, there are some parts where you drive off of a highway and it's a straight country road, and then there's someone's house up there, and I swear to God, you better turn around if you accidentally end up on that road because you might get shot.
Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of those.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's
a
crossed
nice mix.
sundown for y'all, but yeah.
There's some downtowns in the States still.
No. I meant like, for us, there's a freeway, like the interstate. When I went to Louisiana, I drove through 3 sundown towns because it's on the interstate. But usually the freeway area is a little bit more like, we're gonna tolerate you because we know, you're not,
Y'all
we have to be more
through.
Yeah, we know you pass it through, but like, God forbid you drive and you go off that main feeder, you on your own. Ain't nobody coming to look for you.
Yeah.
So I know, I get it. Especially when it always kills me that it's on the freeway. I'm like, y'all built a whole interstate to Louisiana.
Right here.
Through here. Like, we can't not come through here. You can't even exit and go around. You stay on the freeway, and God forbid you need gas. Because it's about 2 towns before you can, you're going to have to wait till you hit Lake Charles, which is the first city.
Well.
Yeah. But as a New Yorker, I've always wanted to ask you this. How did you feel when Little Mama got on that stage and... I need to know, because I asked my other New York friend and they didn't give me a good answer. Ed.
I kind of don't really care. It was good to see her, but
Not you sounding like a family member. It was good to know she's alive. It's good to see her. I was thinking, I was like,
how you doing, honey?
I was like, were New Yorkers embarrassed? Because I was a little bit. And I was like, Little Mama.
A little bit. But at the same time, we don't have to acknowledge that. We don't have to.
She still has to.
mean,
every
look,
time they give her an interview, she still gets asked about that day. And I love that for her. That is her, like, stamp on history. Is not lip gloss popping, not Try to Get Loose, none of those songs. No music video, no choreography. Not the fact that she actually had a lip gloss line at one point. Just getting on the stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys.
She kind of stuck out like a sore thumb.
Really did. And then the outfit didn't help. They were in like monochrome, and she's just...
And then, I'm like...
And it's the fact that I rewatched it as an adult and watching Beyonce grab for her. I was like, you never see Beyonce's personality in public. She just, come get your ass off that stage. Like, it reminded me of like church moms where they'd be like, sit your ass down. But it was beautiful. Also,
a silent finger.
And like, I just feel like somebody was with a clipboard that was part of the show that was just like, damn. And then she just, because she was so serious. And I was like,
He
you know,
was.
I would not mind, like at my funeral, if y'all had that moment. Like, just come up there and just start, and they'll be like, this is what she would have wanted. She would want us to little at our funeral. She would want us to just add our little flair. And then just, you don't have to play the New York song in the background. You can just play any instrumental and just start rocking. And if people don't chuckle, they don't need to be at my funeral. Because did you know me? Did you know me? All right. Well, here's my favorite IBD facts. Are you ready? You like Gundams.
I do.
You really love Gundams. Like, I remember as a kid watching the Gundam cartoons and stuff, but like,
And Musha's still under the desk.
We're not going to talk about how you... We're not going to talk about how you just grabbed that.
Because he's been sitting under here for me to finish at some point, and
goodness.
Then I keep on not doing it. There's a little dust. I haven't made his weapons yet, so
I understand,
that's part of the reason why. Yeah.
But I was laughing.
Oh no,
I was
it's coming loose.
Oh no! Put him back! Put him back!
It's the same piece that I broke off that I tried to.
In my heart, I was like, because you blew the dust off, that's what happened. He was like, that dust was keeping me together. Let's see. My other favorite IBD facts. You play a very vast multitude of games. Like, you're not like some people, you know, RPGs all the way, all the way. You play everything. I have not really seen you be like, I don't want to play a game other than Sims.
Well, I have the only reason why I don't play Sims is because there's a lot of CC that I would like to use, and I don't have the money to get the packs.
If only I had the money.
CC. I need like $200.
To be honest, I think it's $350 right now. $360. If you want,
I don't need all of them. I just need the main ones, the ones that are most important to me.
Seasons and hotel, not hotel. What's it? Apartment living. What's the shit called? The base game DLC. It's stuff, things, places, and something else. The nouns.
Yeah, there's
nouns.
There's a few of them that I'm like, these CCs are very important to me. This is what I need. I'm not coming back to this. I can't even remember.
I'm gonna need you to figure it out. Okay. So that way, in case somebody's looking like they want to bless you, we just need to know what they. Because I personally, I used to want seasons until I saw my niece play it, and I saw how stressful that shit was for her. That motherfucker was sitting up there like, okay, it's gonna be the fall harvest on Tuesday, but it's 3 people's birthday on Wednesday. This is it. Like, she's literally running ragged. And then she's like, yeah, and there's a hurricane coming. A hurricane. She's like, yeah, seasons. Hurricane season. And then she's just like, now I gotta make sure their house is sturdy and make sure they pay for their insurance. And I'm like, you are 12 and you are stressed. And
that's
I feel
oh,
it was so funny to watch her play it, because I was just like, oh, you going through it, child. Now you know how we feel.
I mean, you're a whole adult now. How does it feel? Are you sure you want this still?
Oh no, she told me she never wants to get old. She was like, I'm fine. She's like, I'm well cared for. This is pretty decent. And I'm like, I'm happy you know that. I was like, because I knew, but I knew I wasn't gonna be able to be a child forever. But you might be able to.
Yeah.
You might get to be the baby forever. Because I ain't having no kids no time soon. So you can enjoy being the baby. Because once you turn 18, I promise you, they're going to look at you like, you still want a present? Because when I was the baby, I still wanted Easter baskets. And I got told I'm too old for an Easter basket. I was 14. I was not too old. Bitches. You want me a chocolate bunny? Those actually, I don't know what it is about getting gifted a chocolate bunny is way more delicious than buying one on your own. It adds flavor for me. I think it's just in the fact that I didn't pay for it, or I didn't wait the day after Easter.
In terms of chocolate bunnies and like Easter candy, I don't really like them because they usually use that bad milk chocolate.
I like it.
I like dark chocolate.
But this is the thing. I just bite the ears off and then I'm done with it. So that's also why I say I like it when other people buy it, so I'm not wasting money. I never said I wasn't part of the problem.
The
I'm turning them into like bears. It's just like gummy bears. I went through a phase where there's only certain flavors. Like, there's certain flavors I don't like, but I'm like, I'll eat the fucking ear off of a gummy bear. Just so it knows that I'm the human. It's the candy.
Right. Gotta assert dominance.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
And it wasn't
Correct.
Haribo, so it's fine. It wasn't wasteful. Or it wasn't Albanese. It was like store brand. Nobody's worried
Oh,
about
okay.
my
So it
damn
wasn't the good
CVS.
stuff.
That's like the CVS brand, that red bag they have. They be looking like they got it from like the corner
Oh,
store. Yeah. I don't know what the
yeah.
brand is called, but yeah. The 3 for $5.
Mm.
Everybody know the 3 for $5. 2 for
A 3
$2.50.
for 5. There you
Yeah.
go. Mm.
They have the old people peppermints, but the soft ones. Ooh.
We have those in the office. That's our
Let me write
candy
that
to get
down.
through the day.
Let me write that down to remember to get it.
It's
Oh, I
funny,
took out
like
my
we have
pins.
like so many people just taking
Hell yeah.
handfuls of those soft
Why
mints. I'm just
not?
like, can y'all
What
not,
y'all doing with
please?
it? You know where the big
We
bag
have it for the
is.
rest of the patients.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm that patient. And God forbid what I went through in that room was fucking traumatic. Oh, I'm grabbing some candy when I leave.
Oh my gosh. It's the kids that don't have nothing to do. They're just there with their parent. And their
And
parents just like, can you hold on a second? We're almost done. Then we're gonna go get something to eat and stuff. And I'm just like, you can take like 3 peppermints. Why are you taking 6?
why not? See,
Share with others.
no, fuck them kids.
I'm talking about the kids need to share.
Nah, fuck them adults. Fuck everybody, shit. Cause I be feeling like that. You know how boring it is to sit in a doctor's office.
Everybody but me.
Come on, Tech Nine. But that's my feelings though. Like when you're waiting on somebody else's doctor's like visit, that's the most tedious, boringest. There's no book.
It is.
There's nothing you can do, and then you got to deal with other sick people coughing and like, bitch.
Oh, I work for an optometrist. It's not even all that.
Ooh.
The kids end up with their own tablets. They sit in there. There's like an ottoman. They lay across the ottoman. They do whatever.
Oh,
They
y'all got a
listen
nice
at high
office.
volumes. Yeah, we got a nice office. Yeah, we had
Oh.
to sit through all of the renovation and all of the dust from the renovation.
You would think, well, when I worked at the hospital and we were getting the main hallways redone, and I couldn't close my door because the coffee shop was it had to be open because we had the slidey doors. Ooh, me and floor polish. I was like, I see how people get high on this shit. I was literally just sitting there one day like,
if it was just that, that would have been great. But
no. They were pulling the floor up. They were buffing. They were crunching up shit and cement. And at one point, I was just like, do I have to be open? And they're like, well, they can technically still come in through the cafeteria. They can order through the cafeteria and you can walk it to them. And I'm like, by the time I bring this one man his 6 espresso shots, that shit is going to be dead and disgusting. Just like, I was like, why are we doing the renovation? Let me go work in another area. Y'all want me to, can I do paperwork?
That's the thing that irritated me. We had this whole thing of like, it was like a maze. And then they had to bring patients like outside and around and then through the other door just to check out. And then we're sitting there at the front desk. There's construction on both sides of us. And we're just sitting there like, ready to check out. Desk covered in dust. Computers covered in dust.
See, well, they gave us the thing that sucks like the stuff out the air. We got that.
We didn't get that.
See, they had to give it to us because the area that I am is what's it called? Outpatient. I was next to outpatient. So unless you want somebody to go right back into surgery or, have stuff in their wounds and such, you gonna give me that machine. It was so funny though. They were like, you don't need it. I'm like, outpatient the outpatient waiting room right across from me. I needed to. Just in case they needed coffee before the surgery or water or sometimes when they do consultations, they would use the coffee shop. I was like, I need it.
Sorry.
But when they did the renovation, I got to be on the baby floor because we had to go to the next floor up. But they covered the babies up. That hurt my feelings. I was like, I finally made it onto a floor, and it's the baby floor, and they put the curtain down so we couldn't see the babies, and I was like,
damn. So you're not gonna share the joy with the rest of the people so they can just go, okay, I needed that, motivation.
We're coming to work at 5 a.m. You can't let me look at a goddamn baby. I was like, it ain't like I'm gonna sit up there, booga 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 the bit. Like, what the hell? But it's okay. But I also found where the stairs were, and that was overwhelming. Because everybody else knew how to like go up, and they all knew how to use the stairs, and I'm just like, I'm just trying to get to the coffee shop. And they're like, yeah, come on with me. I'm on the 3rd floor. I'm like, I'm on the first. I shouldn't be going downstairs at some point.
Ah, they did the up then
Yeah, up,
down,
down,
like
across. Then you
up
gotta
and then
walk
across
across.
and then
And they're like, yeah. Right now we're in the other tower. I'm supposed to be in the main tower. I started in the main tower. How did I get here?
yeah, that sounds like Duke. That honestly sounds like Duke.
It's not my favorite
Feels
part of
similar.
that job. That was definitely one of the days where I was just like, I could just go home. But I had a stream and we had stuff to talk about, and I was like, damn people. All right.
Those were the days. Coffee shop street.
It's the way I miss it. Like people be like, "Oh, I miss a coffee shop." Nigga, I miss a coffee shop. I was like, that was the most take lemons and make motherfucking like a lemon sangria that ended up working out. Like it was a surprise sangria.
Yeah.
Cuz from when I got the job, Domo was so against that job. He was like, I detect the bullshit. He's like, you're at the hotspot of COVID and you're working at a hospital. How silly can you be? He's like, I'm not gonna call you stupid, but how silly can you be? And do they make you wear a mask? Texas is the epicenter of the COVID crisis, and Atlanta. Our nurses are coming to you. You're gonna get sick. Thank God I did not ever get it. But like that motherfucker was like, quit that job. But like I was sitting there, I'd be bored out of my mind. I'd be the coffee at first when I first got the job, the espresso machine didn't work. The water wasn't right. There was slime in my ice machine. Everything was wrong because it had been closed the whole time. So then I cleaned everything. We ordered parts, then we had to wait for the parts. Then I had to prove that I knew how to do my job, which was stupid. Eventually it took like 2-3 months before I actually could open. So I would just sit there and be making hot coffee, like a plain brewed coffee and tea, and getting cussed out every day. So then one day I was like, fuck it, I'm going to stream this. And that's how the coffee shop started. Like literally I started and I was like, nobody's coming in here for this. But it gives me a reason to not be on my phone because I can't touch my phone. That is exactly how it started. And then we started a whole community of motherfuckers watching me work and learning how to make coffee and the chaos that was the coffee shop stream.
And it helped a lot of us through COVID, through quarantine.
Y'all say that, but I don't know why y'all say that, because I be like, it was just a stream, you know?
It was good human interaction, girl. Look, waking up every day knowing you're not going to work and you don't know when you'll go back to work, man, that was...
I'm forgetting that part, like, a lot of y'all were at home, chilling. Yep. And I think in our community, it was me, Darrow, technically Domo, but he was working on the game from home, but like, and Thick, I think we're the only people working.
Yeah, pretty much.
In the beginning.
Yeah. Yep. I was furloughed until... Was Yesenia at the studio still? I don't think she's got this. She might have been. No, because she was streaming during the day. That was when she was doing her day streams, because I would rate her. Right, and it wasn't until 2021 that she got back into the studio.
Because Yesenia was home. Damn.
Yeah, she really can't afford to catch COVID, so yeah, she stayed home. Yeah.
And I was like, no, damn.
Yeah.
And then all the people who work, we all went to work at the same time. Except, well, no, technically, Thick went to 6 a.m. her time, but still, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That's probably how all those friendships forged, of being a you up, I'm up.
Yep.
Not for work.
My routine at that time was literally, I wake up to watch you stream from the coffee shop. That honestly, it was a low point during quarantine that literally your stream was the first thing I would look forward to for the day.
Hold on. It's okay. I have my emotional support animal.
Even if I were to fall asleep again in stream, I was like, no, I'm here though. I'm here.
That used to kill me. Oh, Nezzy also worked during the pandemic. She was still working at her job. But I was like, because I remember at one point I'd be like, okay, so-and-so's on lunch. All right. Around 9 o'clock, Darrow's going to come in and mod for a minute. And so if anything happens, I could tell Darrow. Because that was also when hate raids started again. And I was like, it was my first... Yeah, that would have been my... During that time, I was still fresh to streaming. Pretty much, yeah, because I took that break. That was like right when I came back from. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna let those people from the other side of Twitch get me down. I'm gonna start again, and I probably did like 3 sim streams, and then I was like, fuck it, let's try coffee shop. So hate
Mm.
raids and how to deal with that, and how to deal with like trolls. I was not used to trolls until that coffee shop. That coffee shop is the reason why when they come in now, I'm just
Yeah.
like, that's the best you got, boo. Like, nigga, somebody didn't came in here and called me linebacker back. So what you got?
A linebacker back.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god,
Really?
that was one of my favorite trolls. I'm not gonna lie. If that motherfucker is anywhere, if you still make like compilations, if you have the compilation of my reaction to that, because he was just like, he came in and because one trolley thing that used to happen all the time was that people would come in and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you fired. You're working because you're at work." Blase, blase, and I'm like, okay, or I'm gonna show up to your job. Well, thankfully the job was like, you can't come in here. There's no guests. There's no such thing as guests. Like you're either on the list, you're here for, because we were at like, let's just say like level orange. We weren't the most severe,
Yeah.
but we're one step below it. And I knew nobody was coming in unless you really had like a death wish, because I wouldn't even send my enemy there to go see be seen. You know, I might. Depends on how my mood is that day. But like, shit, them reviews. I used to read them reviews and cry laughing in that coffee shop. Um, but people would come in and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you fired," or "I'm gonna pop up to your job." And the person that called me linebacker back, he came in acting like he was flirting with me, and was like, "Oh, you big fine and blase blase blase." And then I ignored him because I was like, "Okay." Then he's like, "Oh, well, what if I came and I popped up to see you at work?" And I'm like, "I wouldn't want you to do that. I wouldn't really be interested in that." And I was like, "And my Twitch husband wouldn't like that if he came in here and see you flirting with his Twitch wife like that." Oh, so now, so what? That's supposed to scare me? That's supposed to scare me? So then I started ignoring him, and I kept going on about the conversation because I think there were other people in the conversation, but not, they weren't talking. It was, y'all were asleep, lurking or whatever. And like,
Yep.
like I turned around to make a coffee, and the motherfucker said linebacker ass bitch, like linebacker back ass bitch or some shit like that. And I'm like, okay, I'm a big bitch. Then I'm big fine. So why would a big fine bitch have a skinny back?
Thank you.
But I'm
I was
like,
like, that's
he's just talking all this mess, and it was so funny because
he just called you thick. That's all
I've
we
been all these nice,
equated
nice
that
chubby
to.
things, and from chubby I went to linebacker back. But part of me was like, guess what? Niggas still, oh, word, niggas still like my fucking thick ass. But whatever. I was like, I hear my child. Would it be an episode of Tomorrow Thoughts if Nubia does not let y'all know who's in the house?
Would it be any sort of stream recording anything at all?
I've had one successful. No, did she do it in Sadie's? I know in Yana I took a break. Usually I have to be like, all right, we're gonna take a break and da da da, and then I fix it in the editing. Maybe Zadie's, and I
Mm.
think that was because we did it during her nap time.
Ah.
I think we got it. That's one thing I love about my child. She'll take a nap. You just gotta catch her when she does. She won't. You won't.
All of a sudden, you just hear silence for a while.
Mm-hmm. You just hear silence for a while,
Then, like,
and then
what
she
is
just,
she?
and then it's like, I look out, and then I'm like, no, I'm recording. Thank you. What is that? Just leave it in the kitchen, please. My family's weird. I'm like, what is it? I just see a Whataburger bag like being put in my room, and then I'm like, what is it? Half a burger and some fries. Why would I want half a burger?
What? What? So instead of actually getting you in your own order,
Mm-hmm. Cause
you get
and the worst part
leftovers.
is, even Kage knows my order. I think Daryl at this point even knows my damn order. It's not hard. It never changes. It is. It's just a double meat with no tomato and cheese. It's just a cheeseburger, a double cheeseburger with no tomato, preferably a Coke. That's it. It's and fries, because they do ask, do you want onion rings? Double cheeseburger, no tomato.
Okay.
The woman just
Just
I got you half of a single patty burger and a little bit of fries. A little fries. I need to learn how to speak
a
patois
little
one day.
bit.
One day I will get my patois perfected, and when I do, it's over for you hoes.
Immersion.
Motherfucker's gonna be like, "You from Yard?" I'll be like, "Fuck yes." I can't wait.
Yeah, you probably should just like spend some time either in Jamaica or up in New York or Miami.
I could
That's
just
the
hang
only
out
way
with
you can.
I can hang out with Kage's family.
Oh Lord.
His mom, I be
Mercy.
listening sometimes and I'm like, I don't know what you said, ma'am. And she
The
be
only thing you have to worry about is just the slang, because if you just pay attention long enough and you focus, you'll understand. But the slang is where you'll nope.
We watched what's that shit? It's a damn YouTube channel that we all watched at Cocoa Butter? Is that the channel? Where they do the like aunties taste each other's sweet potato pies.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Can you tell who's the real blank blank or who made this or who makes the best sweets? There was
I
one
love
where
the
it was
ones with the
like
West Indians.
the one where they were like, "Can you understand West Indian slang?" I was like this the whole time, like, what the fuck did he just say? I couldn't even do that. I was just like, because then they're like, what does that mean? It sounds like he's telling a story and it's a fib. So if the man tells a story, we don't like him. He's a liar. Is he calling him a liar? Be like, no, they're saying the food's great. Oh, oh, oh. No, not for me. Not, like, Kage's best friend and him. That's his. Kage has his own Darrow named Rashida, and I love Rashida. Rashida, if you ever see these episodes, I love the fuck out of you. Thank you for inviting me to your wedding. I had a wonderful time. But like,
Aww.
Darrow's Rashida, they call each like them two talking, and they get excited, and I'm just like,
yeah.
because then they look at me and they start to be like, look at her, blah 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 blah. The fuck y'all say about me, bitch? Because I'll call Darrow and we can have a duel off. What's up? Chicago, Texas versus two New Jersey and Jamaicans. What's up? What's up?
I don't, I can't say that I don't have my own, like,
yard folk.
But I have no yardie.
You have no yard? I mean, there's yardies in the community, and I love that for some reason. It's me saying bad patois that pulls them out, because I didn't know how many people were West Indian, Caribbean, all of the people who know what Scotch bonnet is. I did not notice how deep y'all were in this community until something happened on stream, and somebody said, "Allow you tell," and I'm like, "Allow you tell? You're one of them too?"
You're like, wait, what?
I was like, "Who?" I said, "Bordy, Deadpool, Ed, or AKA Head. If y'all see Ed, call me Ed. Please start calling him Head. He loves it. That's his favorite thing to be called. He thinks that it's just so sexy. It's sexy." I'm gonna actually get banned from that, man. I'm gonna go on this channel one day while I'm playing Destiny, and then they're gonna be like, "You gotta go. I'm tired of your shit. I don't give a fuck if my girlfriend's your best friend. You gotta go. I'll have your girlfriend unban me." Anyway, Bordy, Deadpool, Ed, Kage, you, somebody, Ayovet, even though you're not on Twitch anymore.
I know.
I miss
but
him.
I like seeing his posts every now and then on Twitter.
His Instagram cracks me up because I'm like, this man has motivational dad jokes. You don't see those often. He finds the coolest shit on the internet. There's one more, and I'm forgetting. If you are, don't be offended if I forgot. I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, Zadie. She's Geechee.
You know.
I be forgetting sometimes. I'm like, there's one more. There's probably another one. I can't think because I didn't know a couple until we were talking about food, and then they were like, "Yeah, oh yeah, I eat that every night." And I'm like,
Food will definitely be the unifier. Food will. If you ask someone about how oxtail prices are right now, and they say they
Sky
all right,
high.
they're a liar.
Sky
Yes, sky
fucking high.
high.
You know, they had oxtails on a Target grocery the other day, and I cried because I was like, not only is it already expensive, but then it's Target prices. Have you ever tried to
That's
buy
probably
groceries from Target?
$35. Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Only thing I really get is like anytime they have a specific sale or
Mm-hmm.
kombucha.
I'm not gonna.
That's
Okay,
it.
so you get your kombucha there. Let me tell you, I wanted some Korean barbecue
I go
sauce,
all
but I
over.
did not want to leave the house. The only grocery store on Uber Eats that had it was Target. I was hurt. Shit was like $7 with the minimum with the minimum to ship or bring it to you was $35, and I was like, I am not paying $35 for groceries from Target because I'm only gonna get 3 things.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then I was trying to find I was like, oh, maybe they have chicken thigh, chicken this. No, they had chicken breast, chicken strips.
They don't. When it comes to meat, they don't have. I swear they don't have anything
I be
unless you're
thinking too. I was
at a
like, where the fuck is your butcher
super
at?
Target does it. Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
I
super
can't even
Targets
think of
have
where
them.
Super Target is here. We had one. I feel like it's in the outskirts now. Like you got to go to a freeway and go on another freeway to get to the next freeway.
There are only 3 that I know of in the state.
You got 3? We got 1. Wait, it's just like when somebody told me they still had a super wait, is that Super Target? No, Kmart. Somebody had a Kmart.
Oh shoot, Kmart still exists.
I want to lie and say no, but I think there's still a couple in the world. Maybe not. I don't know. I do know that the last time I went into a Kmart, I was a Nicki Minaj fan, and her brand was still there. And the only reason I got it is because it looks like what you would get at Rainbow, but she actually had I will give this to her. She actually had a decent plus size.
Okay.
I was very happy. I was like, it's clothes that can fit me, and it's fashionable, and it's not floral. As I wear floral pants, I say that as I'm wearing floral pants. Did you find a Kmart?
No.
Oh.
I'm listing off. I'm trying to find the super Targets. There was one. There is one in Durham. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
Not
It's
you
still
saying
there.
I found out there was one down the street from my house. One of the locations was right down the street from my house, and it's been closed since 1987, and they have not put anything there since 1987. So it's just been an abandoned parking, and it's a huge parking lot, and it's in the middle of the hood now, and I think that it's hilarious that like anything could have been there. We could have had shit at Walmart, anything, but it is in the hood, so I get why they don't want it. Nobody wants to take that chance.
They need a proper anchor store.
We need something.
Honestly, you could throw a Maxway in there. That fits the hood.
I'm assuming Maxway is like a food town.
Maxway is kind of like. Do you have Roses? No.
No.
It's
Roses
like
with a U?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say that's in Louisiana. Oh, that's my favorite place.
Think like a department store.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything. Think like a low budget Target.
Aldi's?
But like, no. They have clothing and stuff.
I'm messing with
Oh.
Me and Aldi's have a different beef, and it's simply over the bag. They won't give you a bag, and
the bag thing, yeah.
I've been burned by that.
I have my reusable bags now.
I didn't know. I didn't know they were just like Sam's Club with that. And so Sam's Club, I always grab a box going in. I'm like, okay, let me grab my box now, fill that bitch up, and then that way, when I leave, put it back in the box. I went in there one day. I was hungry too. I bought a lot of groceries. And them niggas looking at me like, and I'm like,
so do you have your own bag?
The way they looked at me, and I'm like, and they weren't selling bags at the time. So I'm like, well, what was the point of not saying anything? Like, you could have said, hey, we noticed you ain't got no bags. We ain't got no bags either to tell you. So just walking out the store. And then they tell me you can't use the basket. Bitch, you gonna let me use this basket? I'll bring it back. But if you keep talking shit, I'm gonna roll this shit into the street. Pissing me off, you make me some of a bitch.
Like, do you want somebody to escort me to my car?
Dead ass.
I'm still gonna take this basket.
And then I'm like, you only got 2 workers in here, so really and truly, like,
they are so
That
like
was my first apartment. I
they keep
remember
their
that.
staffing so short, but sometimes they really do need that one extra person. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, y'all don't even have 5 people in this whole store. That's not good.
Mm-mm. They
That's not
have
good
the
at
same
all.
business structure as Dollar General, which I hate, is where you have the minimum you can have of workers to do the maximum amount of work, but the efficiency. They also don't buy security, which I think is stupid, obviously for many reasons. But it's just weird to me how they do the less workers equals more profit.
Yeah, it just
Because
overworks people.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Then you wonder why you don't have a good retention. Yes.
Retention rate.
I was gonna say retency, and I was like, that don't feel right. And I was like, retention. It's just retention. All right, let's see. You mentioned your significant other. Would this happen to be
Mm-hmm.
a Shiki Dink of the Shiki Dink
Yeah.
Incorporated? Shout out to Shiki Dink embracing his name
Of
because
the
so many people don't.
Solden.
I was like, if I remember correctly from my records, you guys have been together for over, I don't know, goddamn 60 years at this point. In dog years, it's like
Yeah,
60.
pretty much. I mean, it feels like it's been a lifetime. Like
Oh,
on it, I've known him over half my life now.
oh, that's so gay. I love that.
Mm,
Wait, is
It's
Shiki?
been a.
I'm about to ask a stupid question. I just realized something.
Uh,
Is Shiki from New York?
no,
I didn't
no,
think so.
he is North Carolinian, born and bred. The
Thank God.
running joke is he's.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
I was gonna let you have it. I
I
really
know you
was.
were because I saw your face. You're like, take it away. Oogie. Oogie. Oogie.
Yeah, so the running joke is him, Jacinda, and Mav of Digital Clubhouse are all related because they have
I,
family all
yeah.
in the same area of the state.
I
And they
know that
have
one,
some of
yeah.
the same mannerisms.
That's
So
creepy.
for
That would be
those who
so
don't know,
creepy. Go to the family reunion. What the fuck you doing here? What you doing here?
I mean, we've been waiting on it because there hasn't been a family reunion for his family since before COVID, I believe. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So there hasn't been an official family reunion. So we're just looking here like if you start hearing rumblings about a family reunion,
Let me know. Let me know. That'd be
right?
funny
Like
as
we'll see you
shit.
there.
You roll up, you bring these people. Anybody know these people? Math, you see anybody you know? That your auntie? No? You send her?
No, this
All right, so
got
this is
any
my
names?
family.
Did your mom send you with a list of names to check out? Like, do you know an aunt
Patrice.
Cicilin?
Oh, not Sicilin.
Sherilyn?
The country middle name of Lynn. I love it. I was making my mom laugh as I was reading some names at the gravesite. I was like, Mom, why didn't you give me one of these names? Like, because I always wanted a country ass name. Like, I wanted something like Joe
Aw.
Marie, Lisa Ann, like something, with a middle name. The texture of it just
Oh yeah, the
Marie,
combined first
Lynn,
name. Yeah.
Joe, Mary Joe. Like, bullshit ass name I got. Anyway, but in Creole culture, it is so common for you to find out that like somebody on the other side of the planet is your cousin. So like my grandparents' side, they have a family reunion every year without fail. They don't give a fuck. Not say they don't give a fuck about COVID. They missed one year because of COVID and they were pissed because like they own a street and everybody on that street are related.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So when they do the family reunion, they just run out the street and who gonna pop
Yeah,
you? It's our street. Get the permit.
private street.
Mm-hmm. Get the permit and we together. Uh, I know most of those people because they go to my church. But like when it comes to my grandma's side, I have no clue. Anybody could be related to me. Anybody.
I had thought I found some more relatives just by chance on Twitch.
That's cool.
Uh,
That's scary and cool
that
because
was a little
if they
awkward
rage you,
because
they'll
I
be
was
like, cousin.
someone raided into her stream
Mm-hmm.
and like her friend, like they're talking, blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh, y'all are Jamaican? Okay, cool. My parents are from Jamaica too. Where from? Oh
Oh.
shoot. Wait.
Mm.
Wait, what's your last name?
Ooh.
Brown? Oh, hold up. I gotta ask some questions later. Wait a minute. Do we have any brown in that
Yeah,
area,
that's
Daddy?
so similar to that. My grandma literally found. We went on a church trip. My granny came. My mom's best friend's mother was there. Older ladies, and they're just talking. And then when they start talking, they talk about this house, and my grandma's talking about her childhood house, and she's like, "There was a house like that down the street. That was my mama's cousin's house." And then she was like, "Yeah, well, our house is a little different. It had like a window, and we used to put our chicken eggs there. Yeah, my mama used to get chicken eggs from her cousin
And then
down
the
the street,
thing on the
and the
roof,
house
and
had
then
a red shutter. Yeah, 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 and there was two girls, and then he thinks, are we cousins? That was it. And then for the rest of my life, they've just been like, that's your cousin over there. Yeah, yeah, that's her cousin over there. I'm like, Granny, who isn't our cousin? Like, as soon as somebody says they're from Louisiana, we're fucking cousins. Like, my
oh
last
my
name
god.
alone, most people from Louisiana are just like, Burbridge, Opelousas, Lake Charles, or are you one of them other ones? And I'm like, what you mean on the other ones?
What are them
Yeah,
other
bitch, I'm
ones?
Texas. Say it. Say it. You one of the ones that
Mm.
moved. I'm Texas. Yeah.
Is there something wrong with leaving, broadening our
Yeah.
horizons?
Why would you want to leave? What's wrong with here? Whereas if you talk to anybody from Louisiana, if they have, let me say it nicely, if they have aspirations, most times they want to leave unless they're in the areas that are affluent. If you are not, like, a person from, no offense, but a person from Homa is like a real country dirt road area. Good ass food though. Good ass food. Almost everything in Louisiana has like history, so almost everything's historic. So they're not changing or updating anything.
Yeah.
You can find a whole bunch of those like miniature towns that you see damn near on Gunsmoke, but they'll update those just a little bit, like they'll give it a road. And it's nice. But it's also like this town closes at 4 o'clock Monday through Friday, and on the weekends, maybe for 4 hours they're open. You ain't doing much growing out there. You can have a wonderful life. I would love to go get me a house out there and get some land and just retire out there one day. But as a youngster, where I'm used to getting donuts
Yeah,
and shit,
that's now retirement town.
I love that though. I would love, and then give me some animals.
There's
Give me
nothing wrong with retirement towns. Just acknowledge that that's what you are.
yeah, like. But I will say the food is so, like, honestly, the food would make me live there for at least 2 years, and then I'd probably get like, all right, it's time to go. You didn't gain 200
There's
pounds,
nothing
sweetie.
to
We gotta
do.
go.
Oh no.
Do you know fresh seafood, fresh crawfish, seasoned the right way? I don't have to deal with like out here. One of the things I hate about like Texas is fuckery of the actual fuckery of would you like your crawfish? We have a cheese garlic mix. This mix. Bitch, season my shit. I want Creole mix. I'll take Cajun mix, which is the white version of it. I would like fucking Tony Sachet. I was like, I was like, I'll even take it if you're one of the motherfuckers that season it with oranges and all that other shit. But shit, I'll take lemon. Not lemon. I'll take a garlic butter. What do you mean? These infusions? Oh, we have tropical fusion. Tropical fusion, bitch? A pineapple.
Okay, where does it? Wait. Where do they do that? It's crawfish.
There's a lot of places. Trust me. Like, we have an Asian town, which is funny because that's where I grew up at one point. Before they took over, it was normal hood area. Then we shared it with them, and they took it over, and that's fine because they did wonderful to the hood. Ugh, the food. My dentist is there. I have the same pediatric dentist to this day. I will go see that man. Once I get insurance, he gonna be mad at me. Like, didn't I tell you to take these wisdom teeth out at 17? Baby, it's been 12 years. Let it go. Let it go. Remember, I had
Are
a
they
gap.
bothering you?
Well, yeah, they bother me.
Okay, well, yeah. He has the right to clown you for that.
I don't give a fuck. This is the thing. He was supposed to do the surgery, but he's gotten older, and so he can't do surgeries anymore. Who am I gonna trust with my teeth? Who? Me and that man go together. Fuck you talk about, like, that's for lifers. No, until he croak, and they better invite me to the funeral, cause come up there like a scorned black mama, like, so you was just gonna let him die and not tell me? Oh, okay. Oh, my
I've
condolences
known that
though.
man my whole life.
My
Okay.
whole, I think I was 6, 7, 8, 6 or 8 when I got in that man's chair.
That's a long time.
Yeah, we go together. The last time I seen that man was 24, 25. Damn near 20 years. We go together. Fuck you talking about? That's my bae. Wonderful
That's
man.
nice.
I hope to God that like, I hope he's still in office. Watch I go up there and they'll be like, yeah, he quit during the pandemic. Anyway,
I mean, check the website, I guess.
he
Before
don't got it.
so
He's
you're not just
old. He don't have a
ah.
That's see, this is my thing. A lot of the places that I'm locked in at, like my storage unit, they don't do online payments. You gotta, if you want to change your card, you gotta go up there and fill out a paper form. Yeah. Uh it's very old. It's been that way. They've been doing it the same way since the 70s. One of my favorite restaurants, they have been the same way since the 90s. A lot of my places I go to are old, especially because where I am, it's very, we ain't changing the hood. Y'all gonna be stuck here. Y'all gonna get used to it. I like it though, but I just be like, damn. My favorite pizza place, they they eventually like shut down, but like everything I had was locked in. Also, for a as a transplant, do you like the food in North Carolina?
For the most part.
Is it as wonderful and amazing as Brooklyn? Do the kids say Brooklyn? I hope they say Brooklyn.
Pizza is not
Domino's
anything
is
that
the
can be
best,
compared.
I've been told. I hate Domino's personally, but
I'm not saying it's the best. It's a good budget pizza. It's a good budget pizza. I will go to this place called Uncle Mario's before I go anywhere else.
ooh,
And then there's also Marco's Pizza.
I
We'll
love
go to those
Marcos.
places. Marco's is good.
Marcos
But
is one of those places you gotta
I
have the
don't feel great
teams.
afterwards.
So you want me to tell you what it is? I got you.
Mhm.
You gotta go to the location. Look the niggas that making the pizza in the eye. If they don't look high, don't get it. Oh,
Oh no, the
mm.
one that's by our place, yeah, no, they're
I am upset. There's this one by my niece's
they're
house.
barely there.
My niece's house. Oh my god, they are all fucking toasted. Even the cashier's toasted. I got so much free shit, and just because I was smiling and nice, and my pizza was so good, and they made us wings. Them motherfuckers felt like they marinated that shit. It was delicious. And then I
Dang.
found out you have to ask them for a certain sauce. Was it? I don't know what my niece said. Was she said fresh sauce? She said some shit, and they gave us a different sauce, and it was. I never felt so good after eating pizza. You okay?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I just mm,
Mm-hmm.
is that a work email?
It be like
Bitch,
that.
what y'all want?
Not what y'all want. Tell him what you want.
I just left them.
They
Oh,
said, so you just gonna leave the party without saying hello. Okay, he's still playing wrestling. He ain't doing wrestling yet.
that's an e-gift card. I'll take
Yeah.
that later.
They gave you a
I'll
good
take
one.
that later. I don't know yet. I haven't opened it. I
I
believe
love
till
how
later.
almost everybody got their shit today. Oh, I guess because most people do take off the last 2 days before the weekend. I guess this
Yeah,
would be
I
a
have
good
to
day to
go
get
in
together.
tomorrow. Um, Tomorrow's a normal day, but typically on Wednesdays we have like a meeting, so we just
Mm-hmm.
canceled the meeting and just went to the dinner afterwards. So yeah, that was interesting.
Hanging out with them in a
Interesting.
social interaction.
Yeah, and then seeing people in regular clothes for once, it's just like, oh, this is refreshing. Oh, look at ah,
I
dang,
remember
that's a nice
when I was
outfit.
working
And
at
then
the
this is what I
hotel.
wore.
Yeah, I was like, when we worked at the hotel, they were laughing at us because they put us on the schedule and they weren't supposed to. They were supposed to get somebody else to work
Mhm.
it. So everybody else came in
Mm,
like their I'm that bitch Christmas attire, and we're in our work
mm,
uniforms because it's a work shirt and like, slacks. And so we were laughing. One person had
dang.
like a flamenco dress. One lady had on like a I'm the mistress type dress. Somebody came in a pimp suit. It was a lot, right?
swimsuit.
Cause ain't no
Was
way
it like magenta pink?
no, it was teal, velour looking. It had ruffles and a print of some animal print. But you couldn't tell him he wasn't fly. Wherever he bought that suit, they
Oh,
lied to him, and that ain't my business. But it was hilarious to they were like, "Oh, you don't want to come to the Christmas party?" Fuck no, fuck y'all. Like, we're working. I have to be here. The party ends at 9, and I'm still here till 10, 11.
mm,
Fuck y'all.
mm. Honestly, I wouldn't go, but it was all paid for.
Mm.
So it was all paid for hibachi. So I got the filet mignon, shrimp, and
Ooh.
chicken.
Oh, you went crazy with it. I love that for you. See, because
Yes, I did.
that would be a great way to get me to go somewhere and be
Second
like, it's
most
hibachi.
expensive. Yeah, it was the second most expensive thing on the menu, and I ordered a drink.
I love that for you. I can't remember what they
My
had for food.
coworkers in regular clothes. I was really happy just to see that people were like a whole like human outside of work, because we don't. That's one thing that I've been like having a problem with. It's just I work so much, I don't have any time to be social and be myself. I forgot who I am. I'm not
Ooh,
gonna lie, I have.
I understand that.
It's just been survival. It's been survival.
I get it, because if it wasn't for, in the most not crazy way to put it, if it was not for me being in a long distance relationship, I would be classified agoraphobic. Because even if I do leave the house, it's with Tux, and we are both introverts. So we're sitting in the car. We go get food. We sit in the car, and
Aw.
we're only sitting in the car because we don't want to be in the house with the people we live with. So it's like imagine being in a
I get that.
closet, but it moves.
I get it. I
Yeah,
get it. There have
but
been times that I've done something similar of like, let's go out to eat and then get it to go and then sit in the car because it's better than being at
mm-hmm,
home and it's the same old, same old. So
mm-hmm.
yeah, I get
That's
it.
how
And, oh God.
I respect that, because you can definitely lose yourself without like that balance of, sorry, the balance of like human interaction, authentic human
Mm,
interaction, and like Discord is great, but this is not anything compared to like
right.
leans on your shoulder and be like, you smell like garlic. There's a lot of senses that are like, really and truly, this is just audio and visual, and we could do that with a movie. So I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely get it. I feel like I met a lot of people when I went to Atlanta, and I was just kind of like, I'm not overwhelmed like I thought I would be, but I'm also like, this sucks because I'm gonna go home, and this is gonna be like back to
How it was
reality.
before.
Yeah, I'm like, this
Yeah.
is Discord with me and my shiny shit in the background.
In your filters.
Yeah. I miss my filter. Snapcam doesn't like me, and I just wish I want Snapcam to like me. I just want to know why it doesn't
Oh my
like me.
God.
I feel like it only works with Apple computers, but they don't want to say that it works mostly with Apple computers.
Probably. There's a whole issue with elitism and preference, and
I just want
I
to
hate
have my
iOS.
filters. I just want to do Insomnia File with filters again. That's what I miss.
Good times. Good times.
But okay, so if you could have the ideal balance of work, life, and like a social life, did I say that right? Work, home, and social life. There we go. What would be the perfect
Mhm.
balance to you? Because for everybody, it's different.
I hate work. Well, sugar. I don't hate working.
I love
I
like,
hate
well,
work.
first of all, I hate work.
I'll be honest. I keep on saying this. I mean, I'm joking, but I'm also serious at the same time. Sugar people, glucose guardians, please.
Glucose Guardians. Oh no, that sounds like a very bad villain. Watch out, it's Glucose Guardian. Captain Diabetes. Oh no. Okay, sorry. Okay. I can see the cartoon now. I feel like I'm gonna Google it. There's so many things I'm Googling when I finish this.
Oh God, that would be hilarious.
I feel like
But
I've heard that in my sleep before. I really think that's a cartoon somewhere. Okay, I'm sorry. You hate work.
but
You looking for
I hate work.
that Glucose Guardian to come and save the day?
Come and save me, and understand that I'm not leaving Shiki. I will
Be
be
like
your
Sheik is
best
part of the.
friend.
Be like Sheik is part of the package.
He's a part of the deal. Yes. We have that understanding. If he finds a glucose guardian himself as well, we split the profits.
I hate this. I hate this. I appreciate the honor.
But
I love that y'all have this conversation, but I hate this. Be like, Shiki, who
we
is
used
this
to.
woman your lap you're sitting on? Mind your business, Mel. Mind your business. Okay. All right.
It's like I'm gonna you know what? No, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Y'all got it.
Oh
It's
no.
I mean, we've been through some serious struggles together and like we want to do better, but we understand that the work industry,
Shit.
the environment is garbage. And I mean, he kind of does something that he kind of likes. I mean, he honestly, so we both have the same degree, but he had a concentration in criminology.
Ooh, ooh.
So yeah, he pretty much he could get in theory great jobs, right? Like
Mm-hmm. But
social
not a lot of people look for
services.
that, for the criminology part.
No.
They like
Yeah. Yeah.
the kid focus and the family focus.
Juvenile detention,
Mm-hmm.
things like that will work
My
fine,
stepdad has
but
the same
no
degree. That's why I was
one's
like, I know, because he ended up
yeah.
working in adult protective services, and his is in
Mhm.
foreign affairs. I think is his focus. Because he used to work with the UN, so he's like, why
Oh.
would they? Yeah, he's like, why would they not hire me? I used to work for the UN. I was like, in Mexico. I was like, all them languages and everything you speak sound great on paper. In Mexico, I was like, you're in America now. You're not the right color
America.
for them to sit up there and say, "Oh, your accolades are amazing." In America,
Yeah.
it ain't
Yep.
white.
Yep. Yep.
It ain't right.
Degree don't matter anymore. It really
It does, and
doesn't.
it sucks because I think about that.
Yeah.
Like you put. I'm kind of happy that I never finished the last time I tried to go back for a degree because my degree was going to be in philosophy, and all I could do was teach philosophy.
Yeah, I
But
don't know what to do with that other than going ahead and get your master's and go ahead and try and teach. Yeah.
it was more so like I wanted to go to school for something that I truly loved and truly could, even when they're giving me assignments and stuff I don't want to do, it doesn't matter because it's something that I am passionate about. And like
And
the school of thought and
yeah.
how people think is so amazing to me. I love when people say something like I don't understand how you.
Did you take a philosophy of religion class by chance?
Yeah. Yeah.
How did that go? That was
Uh
honestly the most boring class I ever took in my life.
it actually kind
I
of motivated me to do it more, to be honest.
huh. I just
Because
couldn't.
I went to the school that I went to, the first, Jesus Christ, the first school that I went to, the Christian
Mhm,
college, every class you
mhm.
took had a focus in religion. Everything was focused in Christianity.
Yeah.
Even math, everything. They found, yeah, don't ask me how. I wish I could find my assignments. I
What
wish.
God got to do with
What
math?
God got to do with it. He had everything to do with everything. We even had like you had to have 50 credits by the end of the year of 50 hours spent doing Jesus shit and by Jesus Bible study. Uh, it was convocation something, right? But the Christian philosophy for us was a little different because the teacher was not the same teacher that teaches Christianity. He was not the same one that teaches history. He literally just teaches that. And he was aware that there were a lot of conversations to be had. So he was a little bit more open than most of the other teachers were. So he made it
Oh,
fun and he found like articles and books and things for us to read.
oh, okay.
Some people probably didn't like the reading. I actually loved it. That's between philosophy and psychology. I think I had the most fun in college with those classes. Like I was putting in extra assignments because I was enjoying the work completely. I was with the shits.
Yeah.
Now,
Uh.
when I tried to go back the second time and I did child psychology,
Mhm,
well, no, I was going to be a teacher, elementary school
mhm.
teacher. I quit. That one is one of the
Okay.
times learning that a lot of the things you do as an adult is triggered by things from your childhood, and then like they
Yeah.
did not, they didn't put the lube on before they raped my ear there. It was not, there was no help. It was just, hey, if you do this as an adult, it's because you were treated like this as a child. And I'm like,
That was some of my sociology classes too. Yep.
Oh, if you're from this neighborhood, then you probably feel like this when you're in public, and this, and people who have wait, what was it? There was one, oh my god, that shit killed me. It was like um people who come out as bi aren't bi, usually they're this or that, and it was just a whole bunch of, they were breaking down so many things, and I was just like, not you calling out my bi to pan transition like that. Like, you didn't have to do me like that. And they've come from this background, and had this kind of parenting style. And I was like, look, y'all whooping my ass. I would read the book, I would get through a chapter and do this. I'm done with this shit.
And you just digest it and you're like,
I'm like, damn, like,
I
is
don't want to
nothing I
work
do
anymore.
unique? Yeah,
Sure.
I was like, and then like, you have to look for this in every student, and then they're showing like children who get nurtured as a kid, how they develop, and kids who are getting abused, and kids who are doing this, and what is
Yeah.
child abuse, and just listening to it with listening to Caucasian expectations of the world, and going back to your black life is too much for me. It was too much for me. I was like, this ain't for me
And then
right
they're
now.
comparing childhood
Of typical white
privileged
child. Mm-hmm.
Caucasians versus
Others. All look, Detroit
like pretty much
versus everybody
everyone
else.
else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting up there like, and then they're like a 2-parent household, a single parent household, family of narcissists, and that one, ooh, that one was like,
That hurt, didn't it? It hurt.
that one was just when I was like, that's what that word is. I was like, cause I was like, ain't no way. This, I was like, I'm not getting the Disney parent treatment. I want to know. I've been trying to figure out
What
if it's,
was the
what was
reason?
the reason? What was that reason? Yeah, I was like, just for me, it helped to know that like my mental and my intuition of saying this is not what like parenting and stuff, and growing up in your childhood was supposed to be like. You're supposed to have enjoyed it and
Yeah.
remember
Like,
most of it. That was
uh, mm, I have that issue too of I don't know whether it was because of mental health struggles and stress, whether I've forgotten some things,
mm-hmm.
but there's some things parts of my childhood I really
I
don't
had
remember.
somebody
They're
laughing. I was like, I
complete.
was saying birthday parties. I was like, I remember them by where the location was, but I don't remember a good chunk of them. And then I was like, I remember some because we have told the story of it so many times, and I hear y'all's version of that birthday, and I tell you mine, and y'all be telling me that's not what happened. No, that's what happened. That's what happened. I know what happened. Oh well, nah, you ain't gonna rewrite my shit. I know what I seen.
Yeah.
But yeah,
There's
I feel
definitely a
like
lot I don't remember.
with because we have similarities that, oh,
Mhm.
I didn't ask you, would you like your it's my show, I can say, would you like your gay moment now of why I wanted you on the
Okay.
show?
Okay.
Samaya. Samaya. Samaya.
She said, no, you're not finna have this moment. Nope.
And the worst part is I'm gonna go open the door, she's just gonna look at me like,
It's like Stewie yelling mom.
hi. She's not even barking at me, she's barking at the fucking window. She sees her reflection.
Her
Yep,
being triggered by
yep.
her reflection.
That's how I know
Oh
I've been
no.
home too long. I now speak Nubanese, and I'm just like,
Beneath.
I was like, yeah, she's about to try. She's gonna realize it's her, and then she kind of chuckles to herself, and then like right now her cage and everything's in there, so she's just probably like, this is my room now. I got the food. Okay, all right. Got a stove. Okay, it's hot. Okay, got my bed in
I got a
here.
school.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
got a school.
she got a stove. She got. I think I want to find something for her to like play with that won't kill her if she eats. Like maybe I'm gonna make like some dough out of flour and let her pretend while I'm cooking. Cause she be trying. I be looking at her. I be like, you look like you're trying to mimic me. And as long as it doesn't smell too good, she'll probably won't be tempted. Digress. Okay, so here's your game moment. Okay, so and
Ooh.
invitation, I said that you helped me to become something. That's why I was laughing, because in yours it got cut off. But like, without putting all your business out there, when we were in the coffee shop, you would
Mhm.
talk to me about like your feelings about your mom, and it helped me tremendously to like in legit in my self-healing journey. You were one of my favorite people to talk to in the beginning, just simply because I didn't know that it was, not saying it was okay, but I didn't know that it was okay to not be fucking with your mom, period. Like, not say beefing, but just being like, you over there, I'm
Yeah.
over here. Cause like culturally, there is no black movie where we're just like, other than Holiday Heart, there's not that many movies
Yeah.
where it's like, fuck ma. It's usually like,
Yeah,
ma.
there really isn't. Like, we were taught
Just
to,
Holiday Heart.
this is your blood, this is your mother. Your mother
Yeah.
gave birth to you. You gotta respect her, blah blah blah, this and the third. And honestly, that's how it was most of my life until I got to the point that I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I'm hurt all
Yeah.
the time. I'm done trying.
Yeah.
And I just threw caution to the wind. I didn't give a fuck. I threw it. I basically, I hate to say it like this, but I threw that whole side of the family away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, I would be like, okay, self, what do you do when you're in a relationship with, well, not relationship, but like when you're in relations with somebody and like
Mhm.
they're not trying, you've been dragging, you've been clutching, you to the point your damn nails is
Mhm.
gone, you got damn to the fucking knuckle of trying to drag something that's not moving. What do you do? So for me, you helped tremendously. Like, it got to a point where I was just like, maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I am all the things you say. And maybe my experiences are not my experience. And I'm like, no, you just sometimes have to sit in the knowledge of like, you can't force people to change. I
Right.
can't make her see me as I am. Like, I should not have to re-come out. I shouldn't be like, oh, I can't, because like, I'm proud pansexual, but like, I feel like for me, if I was to bring anybody home that was not a cis hetero ass man, they're going to be treated like shit. Not by all the family, but by the people who
Mhm.
would, for me, mean the most. So I would want to welcome somebody into my home that is like, you coming in to the family events and shit, and you're not feeling how I've felt before when I go see like, you know, you go to somebody's house and the mom's just looking at you up and down, and you like, what's up, bitch? But I don't know. That's been one of the most helpful things from like when I'm opening up, especially when I'm like,
Yeah.
oh guys, like yesterday's stream where I'm just sitting up there pouring my little heart out and realize I'm like, you might be oversharing, but they're still listening. So get this out. Also, yeah, I got the
Yeah.
job. Bitch,
Yes, I
just
saw. I didn't know you were going for a job. I didn't know
so
anything
yeah,
back then because
so Monday had an interview. She was like, by
uh-huh.
Tuesday at 6 p.m., I will call you and let you know. Now, the way she was acting, you know how like you do a job interview and then they do the tour after the interview,
Mhm.
and you're like, why would you show me? Like, you showing me in the break room, you showing me everything.
I have trust issues because I did a whole entire day of shadowing at that last place and they said we're going to go a different route with employment.
I understand.
Good luck in all your future
Endeavors.
employment
Oh
endeavors.
no.
I was like, y'all
No.
suck.
But like, she showed me the this. She's asking me questions. Like, we went from in the office, out the office, back in the office. Back in the office is when I was like, oh, like, should I just give you
You
my fucking dirt?
definitely a serious
Look, look, look.
candidate right there.
So you want my driver's license and my social security now? Because I got it on me. Like, what's that?
Like
Like,
I can fill out this I-9 right here, right now.
oh, I need to do that tonight. But I was like, I could do it right now. Like, what's up? Like, we ain't even gotta do all this little. I was like, I'm an older hire. You ain't gotta do. I'm not in high school, baby. I got all my shit right now. Like, let's just do this. But
Yup.
especially I was like, and then I was like, you're gonna be shocked when you do my background I was like, do my background check. I bet you it's gonna come back in 24 hours. And it did. Literally, I filled it out. She called me in an hour. And I'm like, yeah, that 5 to 10 business days, I was gonna tell you, you might as well let's just do this now. Ain't shit on my background because let me tell you, as much shit as I talk,
You haven't been caught.
I wouldn't say I haven't been caught. I'm just saying the beauty of being a Libra, by the time I argue myself down to a fucking decision, I don't want to do it no more. Bitch gonna live today. Fuck her.
Well, that works.
Right? Do I want to bust out the tire? How many tires am I gonna pop out? I ain't got time. Cause then
And do I
for the
even have the proper
insurance,
tools to do
right?
it?
3 for the insurance. Which ones do I want to pop? I want to make sure that do I want to do it to where like you do them around so like the tire you wouldn't see, so when you roll backwards, you end up driving on the rim. Like what am I doing? Am I gonna put something underneath like a tack so it'll pop again? Like what am? How much damage do I want to do is really the question that be coming in my head. I'm laughing because I'm also looking at the rest. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I don't have the energy.
I'm thinking,
but no, she didn't call last night, and I had waited the entire day for that call, and so I kind of put all my eggs in the basket, kind of thing. So I was like, okay, it's cool. Maybe there's a better opportunity. But I was like, I need to stream. I said I was gonna stream, and then like, I just felt like shit because then I'm like, I know my worth is not equated to a job, but for me it is. Like some people like to lie and be like, oh, you know, money to me is not important. It's not even the money part of a job. It's the validation of my work ethic. When you work, you get compensated for your experience here. Like not your experience, but you're like the labor that you do, you're being compensated.
And all of that.
When you do it efficiently, you get more money. That is a way that I can measure like for me,
it's your grading rubric, essentially.
It's my grading rubric perfectly. Like that's the perfect way to say it. Like I grew up with that whole mindset of like I started working at 14, so like when most people are like, let's go party, let's do this, like baby, I got a shift. Cannot do it. I have worked 7 days a week because I need money for college. Like part of me be like, if I would have pocketed, like if I would have pocketed that money and just enjoyed like a computer that I paid for. Like my biggest purchase I as a youngster, I bought myself a mattress, like a real bed, because I always got a hand me down. I was like, yeah, people fucked on this. Like I want my own mattress, my own bed springs. I want to break a bed spring. I want to fuck a bed frame up. So like I remember I bought one at like the clearance place, but it was like the most fanciest one. Laid on it was like life. I was like, oh my god, the fruits of my labor. Like this is why
this is adulting.
I was like, this is why I worked at Chuck E. Cheese and the Chuck E. suit and all this other stuff and all these other jobs. But for me, like this was, I don't know. These months off were the longest I've ever been unemployed, and it's drained me. I learned a lot, but it drained me.
That was me all through COVID, and then like after I quit that other job that I had afterwards, yeah, and then the whole new year of 2021, that first part into July, I had no job. I was just like, what am I doing? I have no goals. I have nothing. I don't have money. This is depressing.
Yeah,
I get it. It's knowing that I can work and do something and like and be productive. Yes, like it feels good.
Because people who are working are like, oh my god, I would be resting. I would be doing this. I'm like, that gets old real quick.
That's cute for the first couple of weeks, and then you're like, okay, what next?
Like I feel it's kind of like I was feeling like it wasn't one of those times where you're like, oh, I should, reach out to people and tell them like you're in a very dark place. But I was just like, ooh, like my insomnia is almost to the point where it was starting to correlate. Like if I did not complete a task or do like something to say that I completed a task or did something today, I couldn't sleep. So there would be days like I think the day I streamed and I was like, yeah, I've been up since Monday. Mellis Wednesday. Yeah. That's why we're streaming. Like I would literally be like, I need something to do. I need to something gotta give. Like that's why I think Tomorrow Thoughts became a thing. So I could be like, all right, well, I did all the intros and the this and the that and the this. All I need is the interview. we're ready. I was like, I'm gonna start editing, and then the editing process that could be split
Yeah,
into
the
two.
checklist part of it.
Between
Yep.
ADHD and having a like narcissistic parent, you get to a point where you're like, I'm not doing enough and I need to do something. And if I don't do
See?
something that is a validator of that I did something good.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
my friend was like,
Sprinkle
you,
in a little OCD in there too.
yeah, see,
Yeah,
and that's the thing.
you're a little fucked up.
I get to the point where I'm like, okay, you know what? Like I think at one point, I don't know if it was at the last job at the kids hospital or between like when I was kind of getting, it was before court, so it probably was at the kids hospital. I made channel panels for like everybody. People may not have gotten them, but I had made so much Canva art. I think I did Hills, I did Darrows, I did people who I don't even talk to anymore. I just kept going and kept going and kept going. And I'm like, okay, do you need a this? Do you need a that? Oh, do you need an emo? Do you need this? That's why the damn animated emo gifs came up, because I was like, I need something to do. I need something to do. Something creative. Something that's gonna take like burn some energy. Cause a bitch is not going outside. Like from the kids hospital, I think I was making like maxing over 6,000 steps, and now I'm at home. And I'm in the hood, so I can't really just walk around like I could.
Yeah.
But the way a bitch would probably need a blicky at this point, because it's getting bad.
It's time to go.
It is, but it's also like I'm grandfathered in because my grandparents like literally moved here in 1964. So it's like this street knows me. A couple streets around knows me. It's like if I was to try and walk on the main street and walk around. Like, cause I could just walk down the street and do Pokemon Go, which is like, I was like, oh, that'd be, fun. Do Pokemon Go and walk around and come back home. But then I was like, still the ghetto. Still the projects. My name is Mel and I'm from the projects. But yeah, let's see. Ooh, okay. All right. So, because I know, you have a busy life. You have a job. I have a job. We have job. I have a job. Okay. I'm going to cry about it later. And it's a job where the dress code is not that fucking crazy. And I think I'm going to be able to have colorful hair. Because I did make sure to say that in my interview. Because I was like, I'm not really going to be excited for this job if you say. She's like, no, it should be fine. She's like, but I will ask the district and regional manager when I talk to them about the hiring process. And I was like, thank you. Because I said, if you look in my email, on my Gmail, it has me in green hair. And I made sure to send you an email from that account. So you see that not only am I black, that I got green hair. I don't want this to be a thing later. Like I come up there and be like, oh, you're black. Like, because I've had a job where like, on paper, I look like a Caucasus mountaineer, and then I came in there just like, oh, we're looking for, that's me.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and then the whole interview was kind of like, because the body language of the lady when I did it, I was like, she either is really invested in me, like she really likes what she sees, or she's really excited to go and I'm her last thing to do before she leaves. I was like, either way, she's optimistic in her eyes. Her eyes were screaming, yes, but my heart was scared that the answer was the other one. But like the other interview where the lady was not wanting to see a chocolate person, the whole interview, I was like, bitch, I could just go. Like,
that's rude. Like, we can both save time here. I don't want to be here. You don't want to be here.
And at that time I was riding a bus. Hell yeah. Like, bitch, let me go.
Like, matter of fact, I can catch the next bus.
Look, like and then the worst part is where she was. Shoot. I was like, I could give me a little plate and then go to look like a little Chinese spot. I was like, girl.
Oh, shoot.
Let me get the lunch special. Girl, let me go. Save me my goddamn $10 on this damn dish. Ooh. Lo mein sounds so good right now. That might be what I do tomorrow. I might take myself to the Chinese buffet. That'll be my outing. Then go to the grocery store. I really just got to go to the grocery store. The grocery store is the main thing. Like, and I want to get it before Christmas time, but it's too late. Oh, it's too late. All right. And before, I'm not going to bother you too much longer. Are you ready? I'm going to ask my favorite part that I wanted to ask. What was your favorite memory from Moonlight Expressos? And if you don't know, Moonlight Expressos was when we used to stream together, but bitches had lives.
It's been rough.
lives.
I barely stream once a week. And
I was
and
like,
you've been going through it
going
and
through.
your sleep schedule.
I love that. People be like, Mel, we were pinging you at like 6 p.m., baby. That's when I went to sleep. Sleep. Baby, I've been up for 2 days. The fuck? I was like, while y'all are snoring, me and like my friends are in the Discord binge watching a show together, or I'm making something. I was like, I love saying this. Darrow's episode of Tomorrow Thoughts was shot at 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. Motherfuckers was going to sleep, going to work, knock the fuck out, turning over, farting in their bed. We is in here full. I had full outfit. Nigga had his bright ass fucking ring light on.
God.
It was like,
Oh my god. Yeah.
I don't sleep. I've never, ever since kid. I was watching Adult Swim as a kid because I ain't sleep. I just sit there. I was like,
Yeah, it was the most interesting that was on. Like, and then when you hit King of the
well,
Hill,
I also watched what the fuck? Full House? Full House on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night.
That was my shit. And then at one point in Houston, well, for like Texas, our Adult Swim commercials would be Whataburger. And Whataburger used to make commercials just for Adult Swim, and they were so cute.
Oh,
And it was when they had my favorite
cool.
food. They got rid of so much shit. But they would do like little cartoon drawings of it and everything. And I was like, look at Texas being great.
There's nothing worse than losing your favorite menu item.
So they used to have these, there's this Texas brand called Mrs. Bird's Bread. I found out that it's not everywhere. But they have like 1,000,008 snack. Well, they have it, but they don't have all the like snacky parts.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it used to
I
be
have seen it before.
Used to be a very good bread. But they have these cinnamon rolls, and they were old-fashioned cinnamon rolls, and you get 9 in a pack, but you could also get the 12-pack. They were like thick, and they were square, but they were rectangles, and they were thick, and oh, it was a time. And they got rid of them a little bit before the pandemic. And man. Now they use Cinnabon, which I have a fucking disdain for and will forever have a disdain. And I hate it when Tux worked there.
Too greasy.
Tux, I just need you to know, I wish you would have called them and told them that their fucking product sucked. I don't care if you worked there. I hated that job for you. I hated it. I should have made a chat.
That was the mall?
No,
Cinnabon location?
So she actually worked at it was a gas station Cinnabon? It was kind of like a mix of a gas station, another restaurant, and I think was it Sonic or Dairy Queen? It was some other restaurant that had burgers.
Probably Dairy Queen.
It might have been Dairy Queen, but it was very much like a interstate type of, you're on the toll road, so this is a bougie eatery stop. That's not necessarily too bougie to not be a gas station place. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like instead of having a Taco Bell what's the Taco Bell KFC combo, you might get
Pizza Hut.
The Pizza Hut something else combo, and you're like, I'll go there instead. Give me a little slicey slice. But no, like they got rid of it and it sucked. But yes, you mean like specific. This is what we used to put pillow. I'm sorry, Nubia. I'm sorry.
You moving too much.
I threw a little too much ass. That ass said, wow. I was like, whoa.
Wait a minute, bring it back in.
Bring it back in. Southern sometimes until I move. All right.
Really espresso moments.
We played a lot of zombie games. I also realized that when I was looking at my Steam, I was like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had that moment. Yeah.
And then Game Pass. The 2 months I had Game Pass, I was like, I think I saw my achievements. I'm like, can I get achievements
Nazi zombie one?
I was like, why are we stumping motherfuckers? This is aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, shoot.
I love the fact that part of me was like, I remember these, but I also have to remember them from clips. So I'm like, yeah, I'm ready.
The Left 4 Dead streams were still probably some of the best.
You know, it took me until maybe the 4th week of us doing it to realize we were doing the campaign.
Oh.
I never realized that. It's I think the 4th episode. I'm like, why do we always stop at the end credits? And I'm like, oh, we're doing per episode.
Yeah.
And then this would
it
be
was
me.
just the easiest thing.
This is the
to
thing. I
do,
was like,
so.
now it makes sense.
Okay.
Between that and mods, I was like, this just because I think when I first played it, I played it by myself, so I was just like, I played the campaign, but then after a while, I started shuffling it up, and then I would skip one, and I was like I never did the circus one until I played with you, and I was like, I was okay with skipping this. This was stupid. It wasn't even stupid. I just didn't understand it. I was like, I don't know what we're doing. Apparently we're supposed to be hunking clown
Mods
noses.
made that the best.
The Terry Crews mod. I am to this day. I still get told about when Terry Crews was chasing you in Left 4 Dead. Bitch, fuck you. Terry Crews had a thing for me, and he don't like black women, so I don't know why he was chasing me so much. But that muscly ass Terry Crews mod and the when we finally got the Whitney Houston one to work.
Whitney Houston, yes.
Oh my god. I was like, do y'all hear I will always love you? Mel, move. I hear I will always love you. Oh shit, the mod's working. Oh god, I pissed off the witch.
You just hear it just faintly as you're walking in. You're like, where's she at?
That's the scary part. Is like when she's crying, you're like, okay, it's getting cries are getting louder. The Whitney Houston didn't get louder.
No, it didn't. It stayed the same.
So you'd be like, oh god.
And then we turn right and she's right there. We're like, oh, wait a minute.
And the worst part is you can't put your flashlight on her, so it's just like, sorry, ma'am. Please cry in the decencies of your home.
Continue crying.
All right,
and
my
then
2 members.
Pause before she actually comes up, and then she's just like, you're like, oh,
that's what kills me is the fact that she's running after you, and it's the. I'm like, oh god, who pissed her off? I was like, is this one of those times where I need to move? Will I reap what they sowed? Like, can I just? I'm gonna just hide in this room. I'm gonna be in this corner, and then like, I think when we tried to play with Shiki, and Shiki tried to help us, and I think. Heel Kelsey. I don't know why Heel Kelsey's name is and then Heel Kelsey's talking in Destiny, and it was before I played Destiny. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. What the fuck is an ad?
Yeah.
I'm over here texting Ibony during the game, like, what the fuck is an ad? Should I?
Man is all about Destiny.
It's the way you kept on saying, he's just saying the zombies, like all the extra zombies. Why he don't just say that? It's a Destiny thing, and I'm like, I don't want to ever play Destiny. And now look at me. I play Destiny.
And here you are.
Still to this day, the week of me saying fuck Cade and how everybody treated me. Now I understand. But it was just so funny because I didn't realize that he just died when I said it.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, oh. Kaki, get your girl. Kaki, get your girl.
We about to fight.
Oh my god. It was that was funny. My favorite episode, I think, is when we dressed up. We did the cosplay and we were drinking, and I got the fucking vodka in my nose.
Oh, was it the watermelon one?
Mm-hmm. Shit burned. I remember because everybody was just like, because I remember we were streaming on yours because mine wasn't working, so it was all your side, and I'm like, oh no, and I think I took my camera off, and you're like, what's wrong? It's like, my nose is bleeding. Oh, I got vodka in my nose, and you're just like, no, you didn't. I'm like, I would show you, but it's a lot of blood. Oh god. And then I think I came back and I'm like, I had to change my shirt. Hi guys, nothing happened. I'm fine. And you're just like, lean your head back, and I'm like, no, I'm fine. This is me now.
We have like 2 clips from that stream. I don't think it had any. I don't think the vodka clip.
I want to say the vodka. It was just me and you. I think it was one of those times I clip deleted. Like I made the clip, and I think I seen it somewhere in my hard drive. But I need to sort the hard drive for Twitch. All my things that I've ever recorded is in one folder that says videos, everything from Google Drive days to OneDrive days. One day I will go through there and I'll organize it. Not today. Not this year. Maybe the next time I have no job. Maybe one day when I have a job where they make the mistake of giving me my own computer. Not right now. My other one is that's hip hop. When we sat there and watched that man, the black hip hop teacher who just made thought pieces about slavery and had Coolio dreads and Then we watched the lady who
That
did
was
that's
gone
it.
from my memory.
Oh no, I'm bringing that back. I'm bringing that because I've seen that on my clip. I saw my clips and your clips. We both have it clipped on our shit, and I was like, we really sat there drinking some. I think we were drinking tea or coffee that day, or hot chocolate. We were drinking some warm beverage, and we're just sitting up there like, how does this piece make you feel? Oh, she's getting hard. Okay. Oh, she's having a baby in the cornfield. Okay. Because remember, I kept saying, I think they fucking. Oh yeah, yeah, they're fucking.
That was wild.
That was one of the best days if we couldn't find a game to play. Let's just see where the night takes us, and we got to that.
Yeah.
And we also went through. I forgot. We also that was when I finally found out the Hip Hop Harry was a show. I know you wiped most of that from your memory. I could not. I no. If I gotta think about it, you gotta think about it.
Oh God.
That was a day. That was a day of dance. That was the worst part.
Oh.
That was
my
before animated
God.
emotes. That was
Yeah.
that stream had me feeling away afterwards because I was just like, what if Twitch takes us down and like you can't you can't roast people's professions as a stream. It's not our fault that this is hip hop. This is hip hop brought us here. We also looked at trying to take free classes together at Yale and Brown and where else? We went one more Ivy League. It was another
MIT.
MIT, and we're just like, I don't want to
classes.
take any of these classes, and then that's how we found the hip hop class. I was like, oh, this professor sounds black. Oh, cool, black professor, and we found out he was.
Yeah, we
he was
watched like
tinged.
3 of his videos or something.
3 videos.
Oh man.
3 of the same piece, different fonts, and then he always had like the damn lights in the background, and there was a lot of pirouettes in between coitus. They all had the same. They were all about black women trauma, and I was just like, this man needs to. Tyler Perry needs to find this man. They can make beautiful movies together. It could be the first official Tyler Perry musical. Technically, they're not musicals.
Please no. Please no.
I want to see it. And then watch Medea Goes Broadway. I see all the things now, and I'm excited. Lin-Manuel will be on there for some reason. Just be a very brown and black problematic movie, and we will sit there and we will watch it and we will critique it, and they will make money. Tyler Perry, holla at me. I have so many ideas for you. So many ideas.
He won't take them. He won't take them. He won't.
He got a show called Sisters and a show called Brothers. He gonna take my idea. And the White House. I'm sorry, or is this the Oval? No, I think it's the White House. I see the formula. I could work with that. We could have The Restaurant, a show called Biennials or something for the non-binaries. We got it. Is it a Tomorrow Thoughts episode if there's not gunshots? I love this for me. Okay. I love how you're worried and I'm just like, Wednesday.
I mean, just because I grew up around it doesn't mean that I feel like it's okay.
It's not okay. It's one of those, I've gotten to the point where I count it now. So I can tell if it's like, should I be worried? Did they empty the clip? Was it just one? Now, one got shot is scary. Emptying the clip, scary. 4, fine. I'm
like
also
firing some warning shots, I guess.
Yeah.
One means you hit your mark immediately.
Mm-hmm. Like, that's the one I'm worried about. 4, warning. I've come to terms with it is the warning shots. That's that person's
a whole clip. That's a drive by. Holy shit.
No, for here they hit their target. They
so that's like we're mowing down a crowd, is what you're saying.
They hit their target. That's all I'm gonna say. Look, some people be wondering why I don't go outside. The most you'll see me touch grass is a TikTok, and you'll notice most of my TikToks are during the day when most of these niggas are asleep. But yeah, I appreciate you for coming on the show. I hope I wasn't intrusive. I try to be the most politest host. I did not offer you a warm beverage because honestly, I made tea because I was like, oh, it'd be cute to sip tea during this episode because, you know, we usually talk about tea and stuff. I literally chugged it right before you came in the Discord. Like when you came in, I just put the mug down and I was like, I'm just going to slowly walk across the house. I was supposed to walk slowly with my tea. I chugged that shit. It was so good.
Damn.
But I appreciate you. Anything you
Yeah,
want to
I
tell
feel
the
like we
people?
didn't actually. I feel like we didn't touch everything though. Did
You want
we?
me to look, I'll check. Hold on. I got it
Like
open.
we definitely went on tangents.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
did. Oh.
Yeah. Hold on. Family life and growing up. To a degree.
Yeah.
Balancing a relationship, work, and streaming. Yeah.
It's not balanced. We came to that conclusion.
On a seesaw, you're in the middle. You just, you know, whichever side goes down, goes down. Which is very un-Virgo of you. I'll just let you know. That is a Libra thing. You are taking my time, okay? I sit in the middle. You choose a side.
I am a panicking Virgo. Look.
Not a panicking Virgo.
Like,
I love the fact that in reality, on the Virgo scale for me, is like there's you and then there's Prince. Prince is very like soft and like, you know, it is what it is. And you're just like, it'll be what it'll be. And I'm like, oh, serious undertones. Okay. All right. And with the shits. I'll be like,
yeah.
So it's either like, you know, we gonna let niggas live, or we're like, no, we gonna end this shit today. Fuck Brian.
I like things wrapped up in a neat little package, and then most of the time it's not. So I'm just like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tears on the side, but it's fine. It's fine.
It'll be fine. I'll be fine.
And then if not, we can shoot the shit and enjoy each other's company. A win is a win.
Yep. Then that's kind of how I started treating streaming, because I was like, I can't keep this schedule up. I can't do this.
I will be honest.
Every day is new.
I think a schedule is good for people who need a schedule. I think that sometimes people forget about the content creation part. So they'll be like, oh, I haven't streamed in 6 weeks, but they're doing it because they forgot to stream in 6 weeks. If you want to and you just don't have the time to, different, you know?
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Because I like to, because when I have a schedule, then I can organize like, okay, so I'm gonna play this game and then play this game and play this game, and then I have them in rotation, and then we have like honest content creation. Me, I just kind of show up whenever I show up now, and it's a total 180 from where I used to be.
I have come to terms with, like, especially with the Tomorrow Thoughts podcast, I can't use other people's methods of success for Twitch to myself, because first off, motherfuckers get 9 hours of sleep. Some people are getting 9 hours of sleep. Some people have jobs where they this or they have a significant other. Like, I ain't got nobody to sit up there and hold Nubia while I'm streaming, you know what I mean, or while I'm doing stuff. So my content's
Everyone's
already
path is different.
So like for me, this is fun to me, like making this podcast, and then we watch it as a family, and then you can watch it on your own, or if you miss something, you can always go and watch it. You hear me, people? When you come in and we're live, you just watch it. Watch it where it's at. You can watch it on YouTube. If you don't like the whole conversation or us talking while the episode's going, you can watch it on YouTube by yourself. Actually, I'm there too, but I'm just typing in the chat. So that way, if you don't like, you know, if you're one of those people but don't talk during the movies, there's an option. I appreciate y'all coming through. I love the love, but just stop asking me to pause it. Can't pause the live stream. That's not how this works. But like, I've been mad because my favorite stream period that I had, other than, well, two things on that. When I played Life is Strange, that was the first time where we kind of didn't have a schedule, but it was very like, I'm gonna be back tomorrow to finish it. We're gonna do the next episode tomorrow, like maybe, it depended on if I'm still fucked up. And like, people showed up, we interacted, we all felt the feelings, even though I'm pretty sure a lot of people already seen the game. But it was very much like, I was having so much fun playing the game that I felt like a content creator, like those people who like the YouTube kind of people who are like, what's up guys, da, 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 da. Like, that was the first time I was just like,
the passion was there.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna cry, like, guys, I'm gonna go cry in the Okay, I'm gonna put the timer up. I'm gonna put the visual up. I'm gonna go cry in the kitchen while I eat some toast. And you guys have fun. And we'll come back. And I was like, okay. That was like the first time where I'm like, this is something I could do if every game makes me feel like this. This is one of those moments where I'm like, content creation. Whereas I also came to terms where I was like, when I first kind of started on my affiliate path, especially like coffee shop days, was like around the same time, like for both of us, where it was like a schedule, consistency. I'm about to sit my ass down at this computer. We're about to turn this shit on screen. I would have like Moonlight Espressos, I had Thunder Buddies, I had Wednesday Wisdoms, and then I had my own days. So it was like, okay. But or it'd be like coffee shops in the morning, and then tonight we're coming back and we're gonna do Moonlight Espressos. All right, see you guys on Tuesday. We're gonna do this. And it was like, I know what the fuck I'm doing every stream because I'm being held accountable by either your coffee shop, or Moonlight Espressos. Moonlight Espressos, all I gotta do is eat our DMs. So it's your week. What we doing? And how are we looking? Whereas Daryl was just like the day of 10 minutes before. Mel, it's your week. Actually, it's not. I've chosen 2 weeks in a row. It's your turn.
I remember that one time y'all got into a freaking fight.
Mel, no, because we played this. That was my choice. Because, Daryl, we started stream. What the fuck do you want to play? I don't know, Mel. You can just stream by yourself. I'm in stream. You really gonna make me do that, so I'll make a choice. I mean, I don't care. I'm play 2K.
Oh god.
And then Wednesday Wisdom's just like, that's set. All I do is just show up.
Yep. Honestly, yeah, like collabs are the best thing to try and keep with for a schedule. That's the only thing I hold on. Like Melanated Menagerie is the only thing I can hold on to right now because it's on a Sunday and it's like decompressed time, the last hurrah before work on Monday. So like that I've been holding on to desperately. I've been trying and get back to like trying to see if we can do Moonlight Espressos again.
I'm with it.
I don't know when.
I'm with it. And look, and I'll and my new job, I work morning shift, so I will be having time at night to do fun things or sleep. Ooh, oh my god, I might get tired. I think I'm working part-time now. This is my thing. I think it's part-time. So I'm fine with that. But then I'm like, could you imagine the good old days, like 5 hours for a shift? I came in at 5, I leave at 10, and I can have the whole day to my fucking self.
That is nice.
That's also why I think I chose. When I chose this job, I was like, part-time. You don't need me for a full 40 or 46 or 49. There's no overtime. Well, I pray to God there's no overtime. Jesus Christ.
I mean, if you're part-time, overtime is you being full-time. So
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what gets me out when it's like, yeah, you're guaranteed 20 hours. Because the way she said guaranteed 20 hours is like, I'm not always gonna get 20 hours. I was like, baby, you don't understand. This job is not the money. I just need to leave the house. I just need to be away from Nubia for like a minute. That's not a trip. Like, she knows I'm coming home because she sees the outfit. Because that nigga knows when I have a backpack or a thing, she does not trust me. She be looking at me like, so you don't leave me? Oh, get ready for me to tear up every fucking thing in the living room. You gonna come home to missing one pillow, bitch. Like, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she
not threatening the pillows.
Oh yeah, or stuffed animal. Oh god, stuffed animal. She just she needs the fluff inside. And then she'll use it as a regular stuffed animal. She just needs to know what's inside of it.
She doesn't like the mystery of the inside.
Exactly. And as soon as she knows, she's just like, okay, I tore this up. Okay. But so we lay on this? Oh, pillow. Stuffed animal. Mommy, you smell like my mommy. My mommy snuggles up to you. I'm just gonna bite your eye off. That way, every time she looks at you, she thinks of me. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the narrative in my child's head.
That would seem right.
Y'all tell me y'all don't think the Nubia's got like a really... I'm not saying like a reverse mommy dearest, but I know who runs the house. It's not me.
And Nubia, I had told you she's a cat.
Oh no, I think now that she has become a woman, I think that Nubia has transgressed into a 5-year-old. I think she's a 5-year-old little white child named Angelica. And I think that I, to her, am her, what the fuck is the name of that doll? I'm Cynthia. I think I'm her Cynthia. I think that
Oh, nice.
the other day she fell asleep and her paw was in my hair, like to make sure I ain't move. I know what I am now. I know my place. If this was a prison, I got my hand in her back pocket. I know. It's fine.
She
I'm not
had
crying
her
for
paw
help.
on your.
In my hair, like this more, like literally today I've been trying to take a nap because I was like, I don't know exactly what time you're gonna be ready, but I was like, between you and her calling me to give me the job today, because literally my brother had just asked me, he's like, hey, what happened with that job? And I'm like, I didn't get it. Literally went in my room, the woman called me, I was like, yeah, you got the job, we're gonna do the onboarding process. Literally. So I was like, okay, this is a good thing, I should take a nap so that way, energy and stuff. Nubia, literally every time I try to take a nap, Nubia will try to sleep on my back. At one point, I think I was moving too much for her. She grabbed my hair, like I have my ponytail. She grabbed my hair with her mouth and was just like to make me lay my head like this, like to go to sleep. And I was like, I can't be mad because you're trying to make me go to sleep. Because this is the second time I did try and lay down for a nap. She's trying to be helpful, but she's not helping. She like sometimes I'd be thinking if I would have put Nubia in support animal training, would I be going through this still? I feel like when she's on the schedule, she would behave. But as soon as I'm like, all right, free time, motherfucker gonna beat my ass.
She needs structure.
The worst part is I wasn't even supposed to have a dog. I said I did not want a puppy because
Here we are.
that's my baby though. I stick beside her. That's mine. Let's see. So you said you have nothing to plug yet, and you are slowly making your transition back to streaming eventually.
Yeah.
Melanated menageries on Sundays.
Yes. That's just for the melanated, only the melanated. Trying to get Mel to come join us.
Let's talk about this. First of all, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say it live because it's my fucking shit. I don't like the fact that it says melanin in it, and I'm not a part of it. I think that is honestly what's keeping me away. Also, you know me, I don't like groups, and you know I like my time with you alone. So anyway, digress. Thirdly, y'all be playing game other than Fortnite. I'd be like, oh, y'all are gamers. Like y'all gamers.
I did say Fortnite. If you're down for Fortnite,
what was the game y'all
played?
played? Y'all played one game, and I sat there and watched it, and I was like, I am confusion. Was it? No, it wasn't Overwatch. Yeah, that one. I was like, what the hell is? And I'm like this the whole time. All right. They lost me. The instructions is too complicated. I'm done. There was one game I played by myself, and I was just like, this is just too much. I'm done.
Oh, the probably that was what you call it.
I tried to download. Yeah, I tried to download Overwatch, and I was going to try. I was even gonna not uninstall. I was gonna sign out of Discord so it wouldn't snitch on me, and I was gonna try and practice up so I could be good enough to just join you guys one day. And I wanted to play with everybody. The way that fucking thing doesn't want to work on my computer, I was like, that's God telling me, sit your ass down. You don't want to play that. You don't want to play that shit.
You don't want to play. You don't really want to play with me.
It's really fun to watch. I just like the fact that y'all be stressing, and me, I'll be like, so we're stressing over a expensive version of Paladins.
Okay, damn.
Because
you went there. Expensive version of Paladins.
Because that's all it is. Right. Is it not Paladins? Is it not the same fucking premise as Paladins?
Is Paladins not Overwatch?
They're the same thing. It's just I genuinely because originally you have to pay for Overwatch, right? Yeah, I was like, it's just free Overwatch. It's the exact same concept. Y'all be telling me the characters, and I'm like, there's a bitch just like that on the fucking Paladins. And they were like, no, it's different. And I'm like, this motherfucker's peeing on people. This person perspires on people. Same nasty ass shit. This person throws cards to heal. This person, I think she blinks or something. She does something weird and she tosses things and it heals people. It's the same game, different font. And the only difference you can say is the color scheme. That's it. And you paid for it.
Oh, Lord.
You paid for it. You paid to be sweaty on a game. And I love that for y'all. But I just need y'all to know I want to play with
When did
y'all.
Paladins come out? I don't even remember.
I think that somebody told me that Paladins came after, so they copied them. But still, at the end of the day, it's just Overwatch for free. And I actually liked Paladins at one point. I played it consistently when I was on console. Just to age it, back when Prismatic was here.
Oh.
Yeah. Me and Prismatic taught me how to play it at first, and then I played it by myself. And then Prismatic went over to then I found Prismatic's true love of Warframe, and I was like, too much. This is too much stuff, too many buttons. Look, I was like, I don't know which button is on the controller yet. I'll come back. And I never got to come back, but I was like, I'll come back for you. And then when I finally started playing Warframe, women in tech.
Warframe I can't play on console. There are too many buttons to map. So I played it all on PC. Always.
Every once in a while, I have when I was using the controller, y'all know I've kind of switched to keyboard on accident when I lost my controller. Found it, but I think this bitch is broken because now it looks like it's not gonna hold a charge. Anyway, I tried to play Warframe with the controller. That's too much. There's not enough buttons to do the stuff, so it does not make sense why you buttons. In the nicest way, there's no reason to do controller because it's not like the normal key coding, so it's not even like, oh, attack this. You can't you cannot mash buttons on Warframe. You better know what you're doing, because or just use keyboard. Just use keyboard. If anybody is wondering why they don't like Warframe, just use keyboard. Put the controller down.
It's much better.
It's overwhelming. And I've watched people stream it with a controller, and I'm just like, you remap that bitch. I know you had to change some buttons because ain't no motherfucking way.
You can't be fluid. You can't do the dip, slide, jump, and tumble.
Yeah, and then it's the
people all in the same.
Mango, I know Mango, you be sneaking. Mango, do you use controller? Because ain't no fucking way. Have you ever seen Mango play Warframe?
No, there's no way. Yes, I have, and I'm like, ain't no way.
Ain't no fucking way you're using a goddamn controller. And if you are, I know you like anonymity. You gonna have to show me your hands, because ain't no motherfucking way that you don't have like two controllers, or like one of those really strategic ass. I'd be mad as fuck if he shows me the key. Yeah, I'd be pissed if you show me a controller and that controller has like 80 buttons, because ain't no fucking way you play Warframe. Digress. But yeah, Melanated Menagerie. Maybe what I want to try, because the other day you were playing Grand Theft Auto and I was like, I just uninstalled it. Me and that game have beef. We have a big beef that I'm working through. Because
I think I saw your last stream with GTA.
Is it when I beat up Kage? Was it me and Kage?
Yeah.
He went to cook because his man's cooking like dinner, and I'm like, sir, you can't AFK on me right now. And then we're like at the docks, and I'm like, I don't even know where we are. I joined you.
Oh yes, at the docks, yo.
I was like, and then I was like, every time I go places, they keep getting mad at me because I'm with you, and you didn't fucking rob this place, and the cops are looking for you because you didn't ranked up 5. You are the top criminal. I'm not. I don't rob gas stations. I will say, I wish I saved that VOD, because every time he robbed the grocery, like the little quickie marks and shit, he would do the voice of Toki from fucking Metalocalypse. You sons of bitch! And I hate it because every time I see him on the game, I'm like, you sons of bitch, you give me the money right now. It brings me joy. But no, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being on the show. Oh, that actually worked. That actually worked really good with the lighting. Yes. But yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah. I love you. Yes. I think that's everything. I think I did it. I think I did it right for the first episode.
Yay!
The kids are the kids still doing? I know Fortnite put this in the game, so are the kids even doing this anymore?
I don't know.
Kake has it, and he does it in conversation on Fortnite. He'd be like, "Let's go this way," and I'm like, "This is why kids stop doing it. This is why."
everybody has their one emote that they always do. Mav is the death drop.
Yeah, I was
Bitch
gonna say
shablam.
the Shablam is yeah. Kage also went through the Shablam era, and I'm very happy he phased out a little bit. Cause I'm
Oh,
happy though, because right now with the my hero, I need to get Deku scribbling. I need to go through the battle pass to just
oh my
redeem my
gosh.
thing. So I think it's 300 coins. I'm going to get that because I just imagine you
No.
get killed and you just.
Uh-huh.
It's like
We
yes.
should do at least like chill Fortnite times and just shoot shit.
I was like, I'm
Don't even
booked.
gotta stream it.
I was like, that's
Just
fine. I was like,
any day.
I
Yeah.
play for me and Fortnite are having it. Apparently they changed the graphics card or some shit.
They're on the
Epic
Unreal Engine now.
that shit fucked me up. That shit is fucking
It
me
fucked
over.
me up too.
It by the time I load into the map, we're at the edge and I'm already
Already on the
falling.
bus.
No, I'm already falling because I'm at the edge.
Oh
And my
yeah,
team is
that
already on the
it
ground.
varies.
Yeah, and then like I was like the game just lost and I would not be touching the keyboard and I'm still walking and I'm like, what the fuck? Undo this.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can
Yeah,
do to like
Unreal
configure.
Engine is it's they put it all on the Unreal Engine and it's a little bit too taxing even for people with good computers. So the load times are real funky. Like every time I play now, all the load times are funky.
Because we
But
were
console
laughing.
players are just fine.
Is Fortnite cross save? It's cross save. Cross platform too. Cross. If
Yeah,
I
it is.
the way part of me is like I keep lying and saying I'm gonna set up the PlayStation so we could stream the old games because I really want to play Killing Floor, but I have Killing Floor on here too. But I want to play Killing Floor with like my monies and all the stuff
My
that I
money.
unlocked.
All the nice shit. Yeah.
And I'm like, and then we could do the Insomnia Files how I used to when I would be in bed, in bed with Mel, with my controller up to here for some reason. I don't know why. I was looking at a clip of me the other day and I was like, you're really sitting in the bed cross-legged with your controller up to here playing Apex. Shout out to the fact that y'all will probably never get an Apex stream on this computer again. I keep lying and say I'm gonna do it. I was like, maybe I'll do it for like if we have a charity stream or something.
Yeah, I was like, the Apex isn't really a game. Like it's too
I
serious.
watch people play it and I be like, how did you see that nigga? I don't see. I watch people play it. I watch it on 1080. I watch it on every. I don't see what other people see. So either my eyes are. I already know my eyes are bad, but like I watched Lala play it, and I'm just like, how the fuck did you see that fucking speck of a person? And I'm
looking
like,
at your glasses. Yeah, it's not that bad. They're not that
thank you, optometrist. But
bad.
no,
I'm looking
like,
at your glasses. I was like, I don't see the edges. Nah, you good.
okay,
Yeah,
so
good.
I paid for the shaving. I paid for the expensive.
Oh, the rolled edge.
This was the last time I had insurance. Now, if I show you the pair of glasses that did not have insurance, and I have that thick ass, because I have astigmatism and the thing where like if they shine the light, it doesn't always go. It doesn't bend how it's supposed to, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have myopia.
Whenever I hear that, I'll be thinking of Janae Aiko, and I'm like, she sounds like she would have myopia, like a kid. I like that name. Then I'm like, can I name my child that? Would that be okay? And I'm like, optometrist would hate me. Myopia Expressos. That's so cute.
Myopia. Oh god.
I told Kaka the other day, I was like, we both got like daddy issues. I was like, we could just change the family name. We could be the Expressos. I was like, I'll be like, when I get married, I'll be like, government name Expressos. You be government name Expressos. And the baby could be Myopia Expressos. Now look at that. Now I have a girl name because my girl names were not girl naming. They were not.
Imagine having kids' names off the top of your dome.
I was. Kage wants Tungsten as a male. Guys, we're going to do this. Is Tungsten a good boy's name? I say no. He says hell yes.
Well, as in
like the metal.
The element on the periodic table.
Yes. But yeah. And I'm like, I'm a Texan, so I'm gonna tell you right now, our kid gonna get bullied. He's like, they're gonna get bullied regardless. I'm like, yeah, but that's something I can't even help my kid because I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna bully him at home. You'll get your elemental ass on. Get your goddamn periodic table ass on. big it is, element, whatever it is. I want to say it's 11. It's not. Feels like an
I
11.
don't know.
But anyway.
Now I want to.
You gonna Google it like, let me do the old checkaroo.
Number 74.
Get your 74-year-old ass on out of here. See, yeah. They say that the kids' first bully is their parents, so.
Yeah.
She was like, sorry. That was a TikTok I did where this one person was talking about this lady. She's like, go bully your first bully, your mama hoe. And it's just me coming onto the camera going, they don't want to talk about it though.
It true.
Some of y'all think that
the
y'all the baddest.
whole family.
So he was like, some of y'all thinking that y'all just this and that. Like, oh, I'm just a strong personality. You was just raised with some toxic traits and you didn't grow out of it. But anyway, we not gonna talk about that. Anyway, I love you. I appreciate you. And I need to come out with an outro for this season. So for right now, I'm just gonna say thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all coming back for season 2. Like legit. I didn't think season 1. I really thought I was gonna make this and y'all was just gonna be like, okay. Y'all was like with the shits. Y'all was watching it every Monday. Motherfuckers was at work.
A lot of the stuff that you do, Mel, are well thought out, and they're great ideas. Like not even us being your friends. Oh my God! Please don't scream at me.
Hold on,
You
let me
don't
mute.
take this love. Take this love.
Fine, go ahead and be gay. Fuck.
Not even because I'm your friend. It's because you actually are quite intelligent. Even though you try and sometimes act like you're not, but you won't.
Am I an intellect? Do I know big words? I'm sorry, I'm ripping up Mel. When you have no job, for some reason they send you the most credit card inquiries, and it's like them little offers. Be like, bitch, I ain't got no fucking job, but I got like 8 this week, and I'm just like, if I ripped it up the last time, and I have not answered for the last 2 years of, nigga, I had a Best Buy card and an Amazon card. I'm good. I will never. If you're not offering me those
anything
2,
else.
I was like, if you're not gonna offer me them 2 again, I never want it again.
Right.
Thank you. I'm trying. I be laughing because
we're proud of you. We're all proud of you.
Shut
You've
your
been doing
bitches.
I'm gonna be gay as I want to be.
I need to. I've been working on accepting compliments because somebody was literally like, somebody new to the community was like, "Yo, you have a lot of stuff over here. Like, this is pretty cool." And I'm like, "Shut your bitch ass up! Like, you don't even fucking know. You don't even fucking know. You know." You didn't fucking know. Wait till we disconnect in this.
You haven't been here.
You haven't been here. You don't know what these guys know, man. Shut your bitch ass. No, I didn't say bitch ass.
You
like,
haven't
shut
been
your
here
ass.
for all of the goddamn disconnects, about 4 or 5 in a day.
So when I seen how many streams I had, I was like, Twitch, you a bitch if you count the disconnects. Because it's like 222 streams this year. And I'm like, there's 365 days in a year. But then I was like, damn. Well, no, the coffee shop has nothing to do with this year. Isn't that crazy, guys? The coffee shop has nothing to do with this year.
It's been a year.
It's been over a year. It was last summer. Yeah. Time is slipping away from me. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like deadass, I've
come a long way.
Sometimes I think about the Mel that would in stream and I giggle now because certain times she pops out, like when I get streams of like when I get raids of like over 30 and shit. Yeah, she comes back. I don't in stream, but I've come to terms with I get thorny, which is not fair to the people who are trying to show me love. Because some people think, oh, she's grown. Let's show these people a great streamer. And they're thinking of it in a sense of like, I want to show you off, friend. And I take it as, you fucking betrayed me, you Judas. You fucking knew. You fucking knew, and that's my fault. So I apologize if you have rated me.
But you have come a long way.
Oh fuck, man. I got gifted 10 subs the other day, and I was like, how do I reject this so you get your money back? But then I'm like, you're the same bitch who has like, I think in most of my friends' streams, I'm the top gifter. So I'm like, why are you being the person that you, why are you hating the people that you are? Like Mel with money would not be with the, would not be like, I'd be like, bitch, give me 5 more. Like, make it 15. Like weird numbers. No, but it's just like, the other day I was thinking about it, especially when I was talking about like the Thanksgiving party and my birthday. The fact that we celebrate my birthday was amazing, but just in general
That was big. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, because I don't celebrate my birthday. And most people don't know that. So they're just like, oh, she's just doing something in the Discord. And I'm like, and the fact that like, I'm not gonna lie, the fact that one of my biggest lurkers came in and sat with me for like 4 hours on the mic and talked to me, I was like, oh, I'm that bitch. I make the lurkers unlurk. Like, and then also the fact that like we have a good following of people. I'm almost to 600, and I remember when I was just excited about getting to 80. I see that I am shining bright, and I'm allowing myself to shine bright, but it also is just like I still want to be the bitch playing on console and was just excited to get a PlayStation 4. Like,
but you're also you haven't like forgotten about
oh,
everyone else. Like some people do that, but
wait
you
until I make
haven't. You're like,
partner. I said when I make partner, I'm freaking all y'all niggas. All y'all niggas. You could
she
be
was
like,
only in it for
Mel.
the emotes. I see.
Yeah, exactly.
She was only here for the emotes. Y'all thought.
The way as soon as I make partner and I can have as many animated emotes slap, oh my god. We could be about what 10, 15 deep in animated? Bruh. Y'all prepare to be sick of me. Prepare to, it's gonna be you gonna come to my stream and be like, is Mel doing hot tub and jacuzzis? Yes, bitch. I gotta pay the bills. Just see Kage in the back cooking food.
The offering a plate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Legit, one day I'm gonna cook with Kage. That's my goal.
I'm not gonna lie. It
One
is.
day.
He usually kicks me out the kitchen because he just he's very acts of service, so I have to learn to accept it, and it annoys the shit out of me because I'm just like literally I was sitting on the couch. This man cooked so much food, and then I made the mistake of like, oh, I could eat some more. Man made more food. Like literally he made one dish, made another dish because I was hungry. So he made like a breakfast burger. Thankfully I didn't have to eat the breakfast burger because it had eggs on it. But he made a breakfast burger, but he had made like curry chicken and rice. Oh my god. Also found out I have a maximum, I can only do 4 habaneros. No, I can do 3.5. I cannot make it to 4. For once food was too spicy for me, and I was very upset. Like my tongue was burning, and I was just like, I've never had this problem before.
Yeah,
and
boy.
But see, this is the thing. He too was like, at first he was like, damn, that's a kick. And I'm like, yeah, that's a kick.
Must
and
have
I
been
was
a
like,
really ripe one then.
Yeah, and we didn't take the seeds out. And we also, I didn't get to do the things that I normally do to make it where it's that kick, but it's also that like zest. Yeah, them hoes was raw and real raw.
Dog him.
We raw dogged them hoes. We raw like, cause I'm like normally I knock. You watch me eat like, what's this shit called? Banana bell peppers out the jar before. Like he's seen me eat spicy shit like it's nothing, and he was just like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm not sweating, so it's not the heat that I'm used to." I was like, "My tongue is numb." I was like, "It's not even that it's spicy. It's." I was like, the way people be like, "Oh, wash your hands with habaneros and stuff." My tongue is feeling it, and I really want to eat this food, but I can't. But yeah, cooking with Kai is fun. He taught me how to make lasagna. In reality, I've learned to cook so many dishes. Like
that's one of my dishes too.
Hilariously, one of the things that I did not know how to cook the right way, pancakes. And I love pancakes. Kage is the reason that during the pandemic, I kind of got over a lot of eating things that I had. A lot of food-related phobias and stuff. So thank you, Kage, if you're watching this. You're watching this at work. Thank you, Kage. Shout out to me and buttermilk pancakes.
What's the wrong way to make pancakes?
Water. Like how the box says it.
See,
And
I
then wondering
just
why
let
it's
it
nasty.
be. I just let it be for those people who are, I call it the struggle bus pancakes. Look, it'll get the job done.
It did not get the
But is
job
it
done. I
great?
hated it.
Oh, okay.
But
Some
the thing,
people are okay with it. I can't do it.
so fun thing, like I used to be able to cook really well. Like
Mhm.
I always could cook, but I dated a guy who was shitty and was horrible and was hilariously friends with the narcissistic parent. Like they were very cold, like in arms with the shit.
Oh.
So a lot of the thing, when I love languages act service at the time, so I would cook and I would do this and do that, and he would hate every dish I made. Every fucking, I couldn't bake, I couldn't cook. He just had something to say about everything. So, and we were together for like 2.5 years, like on and off, on and off, on and off. And that was like the guy I was gonna marry. That's the midget. That was the guy I was gonna marry and everything. So like when I say my idea of my cooking and stuff was just, I had to relearn almost like my own little, like you know how people like the ancestors will tell you to stop. I had to relearn to listen to them and listen to myself and be like, nah, bitch, you can throw down. You can cook. Cook that. Because even then, when I would eat my shit, I'd be like, "This is missing something." Like, how do you
It's a
fuck a
little
vegetable soup?
bland.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you fuck a vegetable stew? Like, what is it's missing? This, and then I
Yeah.
would find like recipes, and I'm like, this don't feel right. And then eventually, I was just like, fuck it. I'm a big girl. I know how to cook. I can eat. You can eat. You can cook.
Yeah, that's I've gotten discouraged quite a bit because Shiki's a picky eater and Lord have
See,
mercy.
and Kage has to deal with me being a picky eater. Like what?
Mm.
We were in the store, and he's like, "Do you eat this?" Mm-mm.
I've
Mm-mm.
done that too.
Do you eat
And
this?
he's come a
Mm-mm.
long way too because now he eats vegetables and
He tried.
stuff.
See, I eat vegetables. I'm like Alfredo sauce. I don't like Alfredo sauce, and he made this Alfredo chicken, and it looks so good. And I was mad because I wanted it. I tried it, and I was like, ugh. I like a kid. Ugh. I'm like
Not the what? I let it
I
fall out your mouth.
didn't let it fall out my mouth, but I was like, and he's like, well, you tried it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll try it, but don't do that shit no
At
more.
least he got the presentation part right because it
It
made
looked
you
basic.
interested.
No, I was hungry because he asked me in the story. He's like, do you like Alfredo? No, but I'll try it again. But I know I don't like it. He's like, do you not like cheese? And I was like, I love cheese. I don't like it.
Just
I
not.
don't know what else is in that Alfredo. So it ain't just cheese.
It's
Whatever.
cheese. It's like it's a cream base.
I'm gonna say like this. Whatever chemical X is in Alfredo sauce, I don't like it. It ain't the cheese. I like cheese. Cheese is great. I don't know what else is
I
in
mean,
Alfredo. Maybe it's the milk choice or something. Or whatever makes
I
it.
feel like it's like heavy
I like heavy
cream.
cream.
Yeah.
There's so much eggnog in the house. Oh, when I go to the grocery store, I need to write that down. Heavy cream and make me some. I can make me a
But
malt.
eggnog.
Shout out to my brother working for the milk thing. They gave him so much free shit. He brought 6 cartons of fucking eggnog home. I'm about to be
Damn.
so married this
I'm
Christmas.
gonna take mine out of the freezer, and I have like a vanilla bean paste.
Ooh, that's so good. Oh, I have vanilla
Gonna add
creamer.
some nutmeg. Wait, where's the rest of my nutmeg?
Do I have nutmeg? I like how we're over here. Man, we're supposed to end this episode.
You can edit it out.
The amount of editing I'm gonna do on this, I'm like, am I gonna? That's my favorite thing is when I rewatch like all these things that's happened, or said, the tangents and stuff, and I'm like, I can keep this, or like I'll wait and give myself time and be like, are you still okay with what was said? Would they be okay with what's said? But I was cracking up because I'm just like in this episode, I'm like, I might keep this raw. I like this. Then somebody's like, your episodes are too long. I don't give a fuck. This is not like this is for people who watch long podcasts while they're at work.
Yes, there are people who need something legit, like those murder mystery podcasts. Yeah,
Sisters Who Kill.
this is murder makeup and mystery is my favorite.
Oh, I love
with
her.
Bailey.
I love Bailey.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, she stopped coming up on all my things.
She still has her Spotify, the Spotify podcast.
She's on Spotify?
Okay. Yes. What? Hold on, I got you.
I was like, wait, because I only knew the YouTube, and then I think she had an Apple something. Oh, maybe that's why. Because then I remember her saying something about Apple Podcasts, but I thought that was just like an Apple exclusive. That makes sense. She probably
Yeah.
fuck. She's on fucking Spotify. Do you know? Then again, I like the fact that like I don't know. She has. I like her personality because I don't really be caring about the makeup. I just like the fact that she be buying products that I would love to use, but I don't need. Because every once in a while, I know somebody in my life who buys like all Jeffree Star makeup stuff. She buys all the every palette, all the problematic makeup people. She doesn't care because she loves the makeup, and I respect it because she be looking good. But I be like, ain't no fucking way I'm spending $70 for one lipstick.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Just because this
Like
person created and it's limited edition.
I was hard pressed to buy my beauty products recently. I waited till they were on 50% off sale because they were $110.
Trixie
I was like, this is
Mattel
gonna be really good.
had a green. Trixie Mattel's makeup, she had this green, and it was my favorite color of green. It was the perfect exact shade that I like. And I was like, fuck it, I'm splurging on myself. And as soon as I put add to cart, they sold out. And then I said, it's okay. Because you know what? Fuck it. I was like, I'll take all the hatred. I might fuck around and go get that one black. Because Trixie also had a black. And the only other person that had the same exact black was Jeffree. And I was like, I might take the tongue lashing of buying a Jeffree Star product as a nigga. I might do it.
Is it a matte black?
It wasn't. It was a glossy black. That's why I wanted it. It was a glossy. Because you
matte
know I love
black.
gloss. I don't like.
Yes,
That made me feel like people gonna be like, "Damn, her lips big." Like that. Like, I know. I don't need you to.
I mean, I'm cool with that. I'm fine.
I
'cause
don't
if
like
we
the
gonna talk
looks.
about
People
it,
look at me like
fine.
I can tell when people are looking at my lips because I'll be like, "It's being gay."
Yeah, because they literally sitting there in their head like with some DSLs. Like, bitch,
You know,
yes,
me and my friend
whatever.
was talking about that. I was like,
Mind your
know,
business.
when I learned that word and that phrase, I was like, childhood changed completely. I was like, now I know why people stared at my lips.
There were so many things that we really did not need to know about when we. There's so
yeah,
many
and then they
things.
just gonna bring it out now. Oh, my match is starting. I'm looking to him like that's the person I gotta beat up.
You know, we had some really fun moments in Shiki's IIPW.
I thought about this the
days
other day, and I was just like, I never won. I always got jumped. I was always getting jumped.
You always did.
I always
But
got
here's the
jumped.
thing: the storyline was coming for you to
Oh
have
no, I
your
know.
entire.
I was ready for it, but I was just like, damn, I'm tired of coming in here and getting beat up every week.
You were gonna make that comeback from your injury and beat everybody.
I was like, I'm sitting up here in like a cast. I just know I'm like walking around like I'm gonna fuck that bitch up when I get back. I was like, I am just.
Oh. So what would happen? Honestly, what would happen?
You see it? That's my cardigan. I'm charging it. Oh, god damn you!
Oh no! Oh, well,
I hate the world. What? Ah. You see me walking? Ah!
Yeah. Oh, I wish I had the patience to do that. I just.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think I didn't think I was gonna have so much fun with it until I did it, and I was like, a whole new world. But yeah, I appreciate you. I'm gonna leave. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are amazeballs. Let me fix the damn camera. Has been sideways this whole time. It don't matter because I was like this the whole time. You guys are amazing. You're immaculate. I'm probably gonna add in the creative affirmations because y'all need to be saying them. Because some of y'all motherfucking creatives is out there sleeping on yourself. It's me. I'm sleeping on myself. But y'all other motherfuckers out there sleeping on yourself. Get your shit together, bitch. And that's how I'm gonna end it.
Let's go.
Wait, Shakespeare sonnets?
Yeah, of course.
Ebony, I got a request for you.
Okay. I'm
You
excited,
gotta have
Belle.
$25 for 5 minutes.
I'm super excited, Belle. Okay, we'll work that out for another day. Yay. I'm not the only one who enjoyed. I love Shakespeare sonnets. I cannot tell you how much I do.
I'm hurt that you didn't know I was this nerdy. It's cool.
I didn't. You never told.
Hello? Oh, there it is. Look at this. Spider-Man over there. Why she sound like she getting louder? Ah!
God,
Peace to the homie.
I must have been a Kappa in a past life. Swear to God.
Not a Kappa. No, hold on. Can we do the shoulders? Come on, shoulders. Let's go. Oh, this hurts. You gotta stretch before this.
Can't see in your smoke.
Oh shit, come on. I believe in y'all.
We gone.
Mel, can you stop? I can't see.
Like Mel can't see either.
If you want, you need a whole boulder. A whole boulder.
That's a nice boulder.
Oh my God. With the beret.
Get and loser. We're going shopping.
Yeah.
Get it, loser. We're going shopping.